In 5, not really.
4,
3, 2,
1. Dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun.
So, hopefully people got my message on my Instagram and my Facebook page. I just found out that apparently StreamYard logged me out of my Facebook, and then I went back in to sign into my Facebook, and it made a new account for me. I don't know how that happens, but okay, right, cool. So that means that all of the lives that we had don't go to my actual Facebook, and that's why people are like, "What's going on?"
That's we've been doing lives.
Yeah,
we've been posting lives.
So they're on the YouTube. You can see those, and yes, they're long because conversation happens, and we end up going ditch Facebook, dude. I'm not gonna say anything about that right now. But anyway, cheers. Happy to see you. Let me do one thing, and let me put my damn notifications to silent so we don't get bombarded.
Do not disturb, bitches. We're busy.
Yeah, so now everything's on do not disturb. Anyway, as you know, anyone who is new here, hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. I am a dork, I know. I own my dorkiness. I'm a nerd. What can I say? I am Audra Sargelis, and this is Rachel, and this is the Secrets of Sex Table Talk. Today we are going over anything that you would like to talk about. So no holds barred. You can ask anything. It doesn't have to be necessarily about sex. It can literally be anything, relationships, personal issues, whatever. There's a couple announcements that we're going to make right off the bat. One is a very huge congratulations to Rachel. She is going to be leaving here pretty soon to go be an observer on an Alaskan boat for 3 months. And this has the high potential probability to get her into NOAA. So I want to say congratulations, baby. You deserve this. I'm so proud and so happy for you. So some of the lives coming at the end of the month, next month, beginning of next month, Rachel won't be here. I will have a fill-in or something until she gets back. Number 2, yes, thanks, Jay. Thank you. Really appreciate that. He says congrats.
Thank you.
Number 2, I do appreciate the emails, okay? But please stop propositioning me for sex.
Because it ain't going to happen.
I'm not a prostitute. Well, hi, Michael. Hi, baby. I'm not a prostitute, okay? Jay says that teal is beautiful on you.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't it? I know. She walked in the door and I was like, damn. Yeah. So again, I really, really appreciate the emails, but stop propositioning me for sex. I am not a prostitute. I don't do this. I'm not an OnlyFans girl. I'm not a Fansly girl. I don't do these things. What I have here is an educational vlog, educational blog, going to be having a podcast. I'm going to be starting Patreon. Like all these things, right? So what I do and what we do is we talk about sex and how it has changed throughout history, the amazing oddities that have happened. We are still in prostitution. So yes, we talk about prostitution and where it started, how it's evolved.
We are not prostitutes,
no,
nor will we ever be.
No, so please stop asking those types of questions because it's the biggest way to get blocked, banned, and I will. This ain't that, okay? You can email me and you can message about anything else that you want. We can talk about anything you want to. You can even talk about you needing or wanting an escort or something along those lines. That's fine, but that's not me. Okay? Hey, Rich. Nice to have you here, honey. There's a few things that we'll kind of cover that we have like pre-ready. And then otherwise, the floor is yours. Ask away and leave your messages, your comments, your questions, whatever, and we'll hit that. One is self-awareness. Okay. And this is something I think is really important because it's something that I have noticed lately with people. And I don't know if it's because of being locked down for so long. And maybe we have forgotten how to talk to each other. And we are more focused on the self, on the one, when really we are a whole. You know, we are a community. You're a community of mine here. You're here with me for a reason, right? So I had a fan reach out to me, and I won't say what the conversation was about, but it's kind of hard not to.
Well, pretty much kind of what we're getting at is everybody needs to be more respectful and not think just about themselves, but think about other people, especially if we're trying to have relationships of any sort with somebody. So it's like me, I'll take for example, mine and Audra's relationship. I fucking love this girl to death. I'd do anything for her. I'd fucking die for her. I put her regard above mine sometimes. Like, I always want to know how she's doing, all of this. I would never put my... How do I want to put this?
Your feelings above mine.
Yeah, my feelings above her.
And vice versa.
So it's like, if you're trying to be in a relationship with somebody of any sort, whether it be a friendship or even, let's say, a sexual relationship, I'm not going to say I want to be in a sexual relationship with some dude, some chick, whoever it may be. I'm not going to put my wants and needs above theirs. So if they're going through a hard time or if they're in pain or whatever, I'm not going to think about my desire and what I want above them.
So that's where this comes into play. As a lot of you know, and have been with me for a while now, you know that I have had this SI joint issue. And it has caused me a lot of pain, like a lot. I have a lidocaine patch over my SI joint right now because, fuck, I should have thought about this a while ago.
Because it's helping a lot.
It's helping a lot. And, wow, you know, crazy train, but I don't know why I didn't think about it. Anyway, so, you know, I have some painkillers. They don't do anything. They just like really kind of cut it enough to let me function, really. And I had somebody ask me a question, and I was like, well, you know, I've thought about your proposition because, you know, I don't just want to be like, but I'm going to have to be from now on about these types of things. And I said no. And then they asked, oh, well, you know, how's your pain? And I said, well, quite honestly, I've been having a really hard time. And hey, thanks, Jay. And I said, you know, honestly, I've been having a really hard time. And then he says, yes, but can you fuck? So if I were interested,
that just made it to where you're not.
That just killed it.
Yep.
Because you don't give a fuck about me.
All you care is about getting your dick wet.
That's it. And a woman can be the same way. So I'm not saying that this is just men. Again, anybody who follows me, who has been with me for a while, that you know that I'm not like this. You know that I am very man-centric. I support men very much. So women can be just as shitty.
But we're saying don't be a shitty person.
Don't be a dick. or a cunt. Just don't. Just stop doing those things, because you know you could have had a person who was interested in you and wanted to go, oh wow, yeah, like this person is really something. But the second like that there's something going on with them, or there's something new background. Yes. Well, I made this. Yeah, I made this background. It's my whole wall. I made the whole wall like this, Rich. Um, you know, your instant selfishness and complete unawareness of another person just killed their want to even be with you. It doesn't matter how good looking you are. It doesn't matter how all these other things about you might be really cool. What's not cool is the fact that you are selfish. You are in, and you are not looking at the other things around you and even wondering or considering another person, their feelings, their physicality, or anything else. And we are not perfect. All of us, we're not perfect. We have faults and we fuck up. But the continuation of that fuck up is not cool. It's not okay. And that has to be realized. And we really do need to take a second of some self-reflection, because that this is a time of maybe learning, as an aha moment of going, fuck, do I do this? Do I not think about other people? Do I only think about my wants and my needs? And I don't even consider another person if they're sad, if they're depressed, if they're hurt, if they're injured, if they're in pain, if fucking whatever. But take this just 1 second and go, ooh, are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? That changes a person's perspective about you so quickly. And wow, thank you. That means everything. Just that 1 second of actually checking in and being, how are you? Are you okay? I know this has been a problem, or I know that you've been sad. I know that you've been depressed. I know that, you've had some problems. How are things with you? That's really important.
It's super important.
Yeah, anything else?
You uncovered it.
Uncovered it. All right, so that's that. Another thing right now to kind of talk about is virgins. We're going to cover some virgin talk.
Bring out the virgins.
Bring out the virgins. I have a little seat thingy for my SI joint, so. Okay, that's better. That's why I'm in this weird wicker chair. That's going to be another thing. Slowly but surely, the Secrets of Sex Room is going to change. It's going to evolve and get better. Quite honestly, hopefully with help, because I am not paid. I'm not monetized. All of this comes out of my own pocket. Her being here with me, she's here out of the kindness of her heart and the growth of whatever happens here. She's here, and
whether it grows or not, I love spending the time with you. It's a great experience.
Vice versa. I love it. So anyway, I want some art on the walls and maybe a different background and things and that. So there's going to be some things that change coming up. I actually would really like to know your opinion on this. So yes, Rachel should be back in time for this. She should be back in time for this. So I am contemplating making a calendar for the 2023 year. It will be boudoir. It will not be nude. It will be boudoir.
It's going to be sexy as fuck.
Yes. And I would really like to know if this is an interest. You could either get it just the regular calendar. You can get it signed with your name and honestly, whatever you want on there. I'm happy, well, within reason.
We could do personal messages.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it would be me and Rich, I know, and we're going to talk about this. But I would like to know if nude is no bueno, good call. Yeah, dude, no, I'm not doing a nude calendar. Michael. You got it. So I know Michael personally. That's my honey bun right there. Got to keep some miserable, of course. I think boudoir is much better. It's a lot more sexy, and you've seen some of my pictures if you follow me on Instagram or my Facebook. I have a whole bunch of ones that I did earlier in the year when I was also 60 pounds heavier. And I'll be continuing this journey on top of it. But anywho, yeah. So the interest, I would love to know if there is, and so far it seems like just from who's here there is. So great. I should have those available August, September, October.
I won't be back till end of October, beginning of November, so I may not be a part of this.
No, you will. You will.
Will I?
I'll wait. So December. I'll have these ready in December. Well, you know I ride, right? I ride. Yeah, so I can include a bike. That's perfectly fine. I can do that. Yeah, if you would like to see on a bike, I have a bike, so that can happen. Leave requests and I'll make sure to put them in. Also, maybe things that you would like to see for pictures and those types of things in the calendar. Happy to do it. And then I'm thinking also next year about starting some swag. And oh yes, Rachel too. If you have any ideas on swag that you would like to see, please drop me emails or comments. Again, you can reach me here on my YouTube. You can reach me on Instagram at GRNEYED_wanderlust. You can reach me there. You can reach me on Facebook at my personal or my fan page, which is The Secret to Sex, a historical blog. So you can find me there as well. Leave me comments. I'm happy to take things into consideration. And I have one more thing I'm contemplating, but I'm not dropping that information yet because
leave them in suspense.
That one's a suspense. I've got to figure this one out a little bit more, the logistics of it. So it should be really cool though. There's artwork involved and yeah, it'll be cool. Have I told you?
I think we talked about it a little bit last time I was over.
Okay. So, virgins. We're going to get into virgins. Now, I want to say right off the bat that there's nothing wrong with being a virgin, all right? Even if you're 50 years old, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin. I can understand how completely and totally frustrating that this must be for you. But have you chosen this course? Have you chosen this? And here's what we mean by that.
So, with choosing to be a virgin, like, are you saving yourself for a particular reason? Like, which is one, like, because some people they're waiting until they find the right person, and if that's your whole thing, cool. I could never do it. Like, I'm not about the whole save yourself till marriage, because I don't want to end up being married to somebody, sex sucks, and then
it's not only
you got to worry about divorce and all that other bullshit.
It's not only that. So in my opinion on this particular aspect, there's multiple reasons why a person can be a virgin, but if it's this particular reason and you have been taught and programmed your entire life that you should save yourself for marriage, here's what I say to that. I think it's bullshit. I don't think that that's a thing that you should do, because as everyone likes different flavors.
Yeah. And you don't know what you like unless you've tried it. Granted, I'm not saying go out and sleep with everybody that you meet.
No.
Granted, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it.
Do you?
But at the same time, like,
do you like bubblegum ice cream?
Do you like mint chocolate chip?
Do you like spumoni?
Do you like chocolate chip cookie dough? Rocky Road.
Licorice.
See, pistachio. Like, there's so many.
Coconut macadamia.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
See, there's so many flavors out there.
There's flavors. And you don't know your flavor unless you have had some partners to decide of, oh, this person was really aggressive and I don't like that shit. Or this person was really submissive and I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Or, this person just is very, very vanilla. Not vanilla bean, not that, just vanilla. I don't like vanilla.
No, vanilla is boring.
See, there you go.
Vanilla.
Neapolitan ice cream. Hey,
Yeah.
Ticket. How are you, honey? It's nice to see you.
But there's so much to try and so much to just experience. And if you never get that chance, like...
Yeah. Oh, and sorry, I have a fan going on in the background because it's 80 degrees where I live, and that's very hot for here. And I don't have air conditioning, so you're hearing my fan. Sorry. But... I just can't imagine of having, and see, and then you have this one partner and you find this partner and they are a swirl of very different flavors and you like all of those flavors. How would you have ever known if you waited until marriage and that person is with the lights off and they want to keep their t-shirt on and their socks on?
Yeah, they leave their socks on. No.
Okay, it's like, no, it's weird. And that's a turn off and strange. And now I'm wondering about like how you were raised and are you okay?
But then you're like, but you think that that's what sex is supposed to be like because that's all you've ever had.
Yes.
That's all you know. And you're
not.
Like, no. Sex can be so much more exciting and fun and
adventurous.
God.
And granted, okay, like everybody's not into the whole adventure. Okay, listen, Linda. See, that's driving me nuts. My cowlick is out in force today, and it's driving me nuts.
Some people like vanilla, though. I know some people that are like that, and they do. It's literally missionary all the time. That's it.
With the lights off.
With the lights off.
After they've showered.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's super weird.
I'm sorry, but to me it is.
Granted, there's...
He's like, you're cracking me up. Well, I mean, it's just the truth, and nobody likes to talk about this because they're embarrassed or they get really self-conscious. And listen, this doesn't have to be this way, and that's kind of why we do these lives. And I started my YouTube in the first place because we have been conditioned for so long to think that sex is taboo and bad, and it's not.
Talk about it.
This is our life. A huge portion, faction, fucking quantumly, this is a part of our lives. This is how we reproduce. This is how we figure out who our partner is going to be. We sniff people out. Our pheromones alone direct us to certain people.
Yeah,
they do. And you're going to sit here and tell me that sex is taboo? This has been going on since the very, very, very beginning of time. And it was not until Christianity or religion of the Catholic Christian essence came into reality
that decided to make it bad.
This made it bad and a sin. And it's a control thing. So I'm just sorry. It's just, I just don't. So that's one thing. God, I can't handle that. The other thing is, are you the actual John? This is my cousin. John's here. Hey, John. Nice to see you, cuz. I'm sorry. I should have texted you and told you I was going live. Yeah, missionary is super vanilla and fucking boring.
Yeah.
So another reason why you are a virgin into your later years. One is you're just a late bloomer. This happens. Mm-hmm. You are focused on other things. Again, sex has never really been talked about in your household. And this could be male or female. This isn't just based on one, although typically males are the ones who are virgins longer than women. And the reason for that, why is the reason for that? Well, no, come on, honestly. No. Baby, be honest.
What? There's a lot of different, there could be a few different reasons why it's hard. It's easier for women to get laid.
Yes, it is.
For sure.
Any woman, any woman.
I could step outside right now, see the first guy walking down the street and be like, hey, you want to fuck? And
nice
he'd be
shoes,
like, yeah.
Let's go.
he'd probably be taken aback for a second. Like,
absolutely.
did this just really happen?
Yeah.
But he'd be down for it.
He would be down for it.
Guys, on the other hand, can't just walk up. If a guy walked up to me and was like, "Hey, you want to fuck?" I'd be like, "What the?
No.
Excuse me? Like,
no.
I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't even know you.
Hey, my name is so and so. I think you're really hot and beautiful, and I know this is an odd question, but I want to have sex with you. That would be a better thing.
Yeah.
But that's me, you know, because I'm wild like that. So you know,
you got to come at me a little different, and you might have a chance. Probably not, but you might.
So Michael says, I remember when I was younger that fear and self-doubt were big things that held me back for a long time. Eventually, I got over that. Okay. But Michael, what helped you get over that, honey? What was it? What was your catalyst? What was that one thing that pushed you over the edge and took away that self-consciousness, that doubt? What was it? I think that a lot of men think that they are not good enough, that they're not strong enough, that they're not tall enough, they're not good looking enough, they don't make enough money, they don't drive the right car, they don't have a big enough dick.
But that's a lot to do with media, as we've talked about before in other lives, because it's like, if you look at what media portrays, you have to look a certain way, you have to make a certain income, and then at the same point, like, some women are just fucking snooty and they want the dude with the 6 figures that drives a nice car. But at the same time, it goes the other way too, because girls have the same doubt. Like,
yes,
I'm not pretty enough.
I'm too fat.
I'm
too chubby.
I'm too skinny.
I have stretch marks.
Yeah. I don't look as good as the models on TV. Nobody's going to love me. Or I'm too muscular. I look too much like a man. God knows I've heard that one before.
No way.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. You're too manly. I'm afraid you might beat me up. Yeah, I'll beat
You're
you up
right,
in all the right ways.
Like,
but I'll beat you up in the wrong ways too if you step out of line.
So John says that women have more serious consequences about their sexual consequences. Yes, more sexual consequences about their sexual partners. That's why they are less likely to engage with strangers. No woman will say yes to a stranger 75% of the time.
Not totally wrong.
Not totally wrong. Not totally wrong.
No.
And then Jay, a lot of men won't admit it, but we craved friendship with the first girl we would have sex with back then. Of course you did. And he says that your muscles are hot. I agree.
Thank you.
Yes. I know.
Finally getting my body back. It's nice.
So, so I think that is either, saving yourself, but the self-consciousness, the doubt, the fear of rejection.
But does that ever really go away?
No.
Because it's like,
well, for some people don't have that at all.
Are you sure? Or they just don't talk about it?
No, some people have absolutely no, they have no self-awareness. Some people just think that they are God's gift. Their shit don't stink. That this is just fucking, I'm the best.
But at the same time, I've known some guys like that. But underneath, like, they do care. But I feel like if you can trick your brain if you say it enough.
Well, yes, you can.
Like, if you can convince yourself.
We tell ourselves things enough, and who
we
is
start
your
to believe it.
We do. Who is your worst critic? We are.
Yeah.
I'm too fat. I have stretch marks. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not good looking enough. I don't, I am not. And yes, everybody does this, male or female. It comes down to I am not, because you have told yourself that shit for so long that you look at yourself in the mirror and what do you see? Shit. You see shit because you have given yourself body dysmorphia. You have told yourself that you're not good looking or that you're not attractive. And listen, not everybody's Henry Cavill, for fucking sake. Like they're not, or Cavill. Not everybody's Henry, and then not everybody is. I don't even know who like the epitome of women would be right now, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It used to be Angelina Jolie, right? Like not every.
No, honestly, in my opinion, she's not that cute.
Well, she's so skinny. But like, never mind. I don't want to down on people, but it's just I don't know who that would be right now. Like Selma Hayek. Fuck.
Yeah, she's always.
Oh. You'll like sitting there and going, oh well, you know, I'm not this.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? That no matter how hot that is, that's not everybody's cup. That's not their flavor. Everybody has different flavors, different styles, different wants, different needs. And who's to say you can't tell me that you're not my flavor?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that. I'm the only person that can tell you that. You can't say that you're not good enough for me. You can't tell me you're not good looking enough for me, that you're not whatever. I'm the only one that can say, you know what? I like you, I dig you, but you're not my flavor.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the best ways to tell somebody or give that rejection out is that, yeah, I love you to death. I like you or whatever, but you're not my flavor. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but a lot of people can't accept that.
No,
they're like,
but
oh, well, that's a cop out. That's an excuse.
It's not, but a
truth.
lot of people can't take rejection in general.
Yeah.
And no one likes, oh, thanks, Rich. I appreciate that. He says, you're the two nicest ladies I've ever met.
Oh,
thank you. You know, so it's like, it's, you're the, oh God, Michael, you're going to get me you're the source. It's you. You know, when it really, really comes down to it, it's you. You know, so you're the one that has to put yourself out there. You're the one that has to change your mindset, your thought, and that, no, I am good enough.
Yeah.
You have to stop the I'm not and start saying I am. And I understand that there is this body dysmorphia thing, right? And I'll get to your thing in a minute, John. Yes, Ticket, we are freestyle the conversation tonight. Licking toes. Oh yeah, okay, we'll talk about that. Tom. Hey Tom, you're new. Only 5 people. Oh, well, so check it out, boo.
It's been a whole thing.
Yeah, I just found out tonight that well, for one, I can't add this to my Instagram because I go through StreamYard, so I can do multiple platforms. And what just happened was, so one of our last lives, I got kicked out of my Facebook, and then I go to sign back in today, and I sign into this Facebook, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's all of my lives, but I have no friends. You know why I have no friends there? Because StreamYard made me a Facebook page. So I have got to somehow disconnect that and put it back to my regular Facebook page or my fan page. I just don't understand. It's the weirdest thing. I'll figure it out. So the next live, hopefully, I'll work on this week because we want to do another live next week.
Yeah, we're hoping to do 2 more lives before
she leaves. So that's why normally there's like 200 people, but now I understand what happened and that's what's going on. So yes. Anywho, and okay, we'll get to that. So the other thing with the whole virgin thing is that literally is you. It is you. I mean, for several reasons.
It could be you for several reasons.
Yes.
And some of those reasons, like,
do it.
Do you take care of yourself?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, do you shower regularly? Like, do you brush your teeth? Do you comb your hair? Granted, not all of us comb our hair every day. Like, not all of us dress great every single day. Trust me, I'm a victim of dressing like a slob a lot of the times if I'm just sitting around the house or even going to the store. Sometimes
I
don't care.
No, I can't. I'm that person. I don't have to put on makeup everywhere I go. And most, like 90% of the time I'm not wearing makeup. But But, oh, well, that's going to be a topic of discussion. Nose hairs. Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot leave my house in sweatpants. I can wear flip-flops anywhere because I hate shoes, but no,
I don't wear sweatpants out of the house.
I have to wear clothes.
But
clothes, like actually.
I am a huge fan, and I jumped on the bandwagon. Yoga pants are my best friend.
Oh, no, wear yoga pants.
I wear yoga pants and a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I'll do it all day, every day.
That.
Don't fucking care.
No, I'll do that. I'll do yoga pants.
Now that yoga pants are a big thing, but before, like,
no,
people would look down on you for wearing yoga pants.
I was in the before my injury, I was in the gym for how many hours a day, lifting and getting ready for comps. And I'm sorry, but I lived in fucking gym clothes.
Yeah, so, and that's what I do 90% of the time now.
For me, with that, I don't give a fuck about that. But the sweatpants, the fucking house slippers, no, that is a sign of not taking care of yourself. To me personally,
being a person of Walmart.
No, that's unkempt.
And you know what we mean by that.
Yeah, no, that's unkempt. I don't like it. I think that's just a sign of honestly not caring or loving yourself. And that comes to that second thing, not loving yourself. Listen, if you can't love you, I can't love you.
Well, yeah, how could you expect somebody else to love you if you don't love yourself?
No, Jay, grocery store and loungewear is a yes. No, it is not. No, I will not talk to you if you are wearing sweatpants in the fucking store. That's a fact. That is a sign of not caring one fuck about yourself. I cannot do it.
It depends on the styles of sweatpants.
No,
though.
I cannot do it.
Really?
No.
I've seen some where I'm like, those actually are kind of cute.
No.
You can make it work. If you're just going to the store real quick to grab a couple of items and then going back home.
If I'm sick.
But still.
If I'm sick.
But it happens.
If I'm sick. Like, if I am sick.
But if I'm sick like that, I don't leave the house. I call my mama and I'm like, hey, Mom, I'm sick. Will you go to the store for me?
But if my only option is to go for myself right then and there, like I need it right now.
No, I'll Instacart it.
Well, we can do that now. We can do that now, and I will do that now. I'll be like, no. Yeah. I'm serious. Oh, my God. Okay. So...
Oh, we got a lot going on in the chat.
Jay says Rachel is my spirit animal. I love it. Okay. Hold on. What just happened?
I don't know.
We are freestyling conversation tonight. Yes. So a fetish is licking toes.
Didn't we talk about that at one point?
We have talked about feet fetishes. Feet fetishes is actually not licking toes is a part of a foot fetish.
Yeah.
It's not new. Mm-hmm. That's old and I can tell you where it comes from. Would you like to know where foot fetishes come from? Because I can tell you. Do you know where they come from?
I don't.
I'll wait till you say yes.
But I know I'm not about it. But I'm not a huge fan of feet anyway, so that's probably why.
Yeah. So I can tell you where foot fetishes come from. I'll tell you that in a second.
I know nose hairs was brought up.
That's new. All of a sudden, where did shit go? There's that. John, I didn't have confidence until my 30s. That's because a lot of men don't have confidence until their 30s. You literally do not even evolve or mature literally until you're 30, 31 years old.
But John, at the same time, it goes for women too, because I've just started coming into my confidence. And I'm mid-30s. God, it's weird to say that, man.
Right. Have any of the other fellas in the conversation had that feeling? Which feeling? Licking toes?
I got a feeling.
I don't know. Let's answer that, guys. Have any of you ever had a foot fetish or a liking of toes or wanted to suck on toes or,
put my feet in your mouth?
Yeah.
Please don't.
I've had it happen.
I've had it happen too, and it was weird. I was like, yeah, don't. I get it. It's a thing for you, but I can't.
It's not a
turn on.
It's not a turn on.
It's just weird.
But I don't know. It's been like, woo-hoo-hoo.
Well, especially if you have like ticklish feet and all that. Like, yeah, I just no.
Oh my god. Ask a controversial question. You will eventually get the answer. Okay. Love taking girls for petties and watching them get petties, but a lot of men do. Again, we'll get to that. Clip nose hairs. All right, motherfucker. What? I need some help on this one because that's new. I've never heard of that one before. Okay. Surprise with friends with benefits. Oh, okay. I surprised my friend with benefits with some ice water after a hot day, and she gave me the green light after everything. But sex or butt loving is nothing new.
No.
That's absolutely nothing new. I'm willing to say that most people don't want to go down on somebody without a shower first. Well, that depends.
Yeah.
100% depends.
It really does.
How long have you been with this person? How hot do they make you?
Yeah.
If you've been with somebody for a while and they walk in the door, first of all, the pheromone smell comes in and you're like,
dude,
fuck.
I don't care how sweaty and stuff you've been after work. Like, if I gotta have.
Famunda is another.
Yeah, I don't even.
That's not happening. The Famunda.
Oh God, no.
No, Famunda's not happening. We'll say that right now. But there is something about a man who has been working and he's sweaty and he's just
fucking
sexy. I'll take that shit all day long. So yeah, some people look like they slept in their fucking car. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, but if you walk into the grocery store or anywhere else, the bank, and you look like you just, and that sucks for some people because they are sleeping in their car. I'm sorry. But literally though, when you have the means and you have a shower at home and you can wear clean clothes, like do so. Do so.
And bathe. I don't want to be able to smell you in a bad way from like 15
No.
feet away.
Michael, what are we enlightening you about, baby? What is that? I think it's the slept in the car thing. Do tell yuck, Yes, mistress.
But you know what? There have been days when I've slept in my car and still don't look bad.
Traveling?
Yeah. And you're still not smelly. Like, I've done the whole whore's bath and the, you know what? Sink. Do the important bits.
You know what the whore's bath is? Pits, tits, and pussy. That's what it is. And it's the same thing for a dude. Pits, like some of that, and the junk and the butt. And there you go. If the shoe fits, I'm not opposed to it. Not exactly my go-to either. Oh, they look like violins.
What looks
is that nose hairs?
What looks
they
like
look like violin strings. This song is that nose hairs. I'm so aged provolone. I'm so confused. What just happened? Not in the toes, but keep my wife happy. Brush your hair, correct. Laser breath. Let's not do that. The big three is always. That's perfect. Yeah, so like those are some of the things though. Like if you are looking unkempt and you're not taking care of yourself, you haven't brushed your teeth, you haven't taken a shower in God knows how many days, or listen, nobody wants that. If you don't look like you care about yourself, how can I care about you? It's if you have no self-worth at all, you cannot expect anyone else to have self-worth for you either. Like, period. Like at all. So, no, sir. Tom, thank you, love. Oh my goodness. Open again to oh my God, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna tell you where foot fetishes come from.
Yeah. Enlighten me, love.
All right. Strip Jenga never fails when you're hot. So that, you know what? Strip Jenga. That sounds like
that sounds like a great time.
That sounds like fun. Okay, so foot fetishes are mostly a man thing. Would you like to know why? Oh my God. Here we go. Okay. Most men have foot fetishes for this reason. It's because they were in their bedroom.
Okay.
When who walks in?
Mom.
Mommy. Mommy walks in and they go, oh, with a stiffy. But what do? They look down. And what are they looking at? Mommy's feet.
Is that really what it comes from?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Most boys, for a fact, have been caught masturbating.
Well, yeah.
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 Most boys have been caught masturbating.
But mom's feet is why you have a fetish and want to stick your lover's feet in your mouth?
Yeah, and initially it's shame. Because, yes, Tom, absolutely. No. It's not a mommy fetish, Jay. It's a foot fetish thing. And that is, however, though, why some men have the tellus mistress. That's why a lot of the men who have a foot fetish, that's why they have a foot fetish, is because their mother caught them in puberty when they were exploring themselves, and that's what happened. They're pleasuring themselves, and mom walks in, and they're like, oh shit, and she's like, and they immediately look down. They don't look at mom in the face.
Well, no, you're going to look down in shame.
Immediately look down in
like,
shame.
Fuck, mom just caught me.
They just caught me. So they look down at mom's feet. And then there's mommy's feet. That's what happened. And then that in turn turns into a fetish. Why? Because they still have a heart on. They're still aroused
by feet. Okay. Yeah.
They're not aroused by feet.
Not by.
That's not what happened. They're just still aroused from playing with themselves, but then they're looking at mom's feet with a fucking heart on still, and that's where that comes from, and so on and so on. So that's where it originates from. Is first from shame, and then two, looking down at their mother's feet. So a mommy fetish does come in from typically a mother not, well, there's two things. It's mother being overly mother-y, and that is even breastfeeding until their child is like, 5. Which
is way too old to be breastfeeding your kids. Like,
I think that's child abuse. That's my opinion. I think that's no. I think that's some mental defect in a person. In my opinion, I think that's.
No kid needs to be sucking on their mom's tit at 5 years old.
Fuck no. That is no. John, exactly. You just said it right there. You haven't always been immediately concerned with your wife taking a shower before going down. Why? One, you love her. She's sexy to you. You're attracted to her. Her smell. There's something about her that just is like, oh, bring it, baby, bring it. And it's the same thing for women. As long as there's like no famunda going on, like I will not. I'll be like, oh, no, motherfucker, go take a shower, and then you come right back to me, and I'll take care of you. But no, okay, yes. And ticket, yeah, baby, that's why. And you're like, fuck. It's nothing to even be ashamed of.
No,
it's not. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But that's where it originated from. So. Most fetishes that we have actually come from, believe it or not, a little traumatic experience that happened to us sexually. And that is typically somebody of authority catching us doing something. And masturbation is not wrong.
No.
Okay. Let's make that very clear. Masturbation is not wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. And when you're young, you have feelings. You everybody does. For fuck's sake, you're touching yourself when you're 1.5, 2 years old. You are.
Well,
this is fact.
My godson found his penis when he was like 7 months old.
So
and he still plays with it, and he just turned a year. Yeah,
they pull on it, and they're like, wow, that feels good. What's going on?
It's like, hey buddy, like
this is it. It's just
I get that you like it, but you don't have to yank on it all the time.
Like, don't pull it off.
Yeah, you're gonna
pull it off.
You're gonna rip it off, dude. Don't do that.
Don't pull it off. I mean, so it's like, and you don't want to tell them or shame them, because being able to touch your own body is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But we have had those experiences. Almost every person has had these experiences where what's happened, you've gotten caught, you've almost gotten caught, and that's where voyeurism comes into play. That's where public play comes in. Those fetishes start to come in because there was the excitement of, oh shit.
There is that thrill of almost getting caught.
Almost got caught, you know? So that's where some voyeurism comes in. That's where public play comes in. That's why you like feet, because, you know, mom came in, caught you, and you immediately look down at mom's feet. And then the mommy fetish comes in. The mommy fetish comes in because mommy either fed you on the boob for far too fucking long and you remembered it. There's like the people who like to be put into diapers and those types of things. They didn't have a mom. They did not have a maternal figure to actually walk into and take care of them the way that a mother should take care of a child. And they are craving desperately to be loved and cared for in a way that they were never cared for by their mother.
Which is really sad.
It's horribly sad.
It's super sad, and I feel bad for those people.
It's horribly sad. I've always dug good feet because it says the rest of a girl looks good. Yeah, because your mama's feet were pretty. I'll almost guarantee it. But that is actually a sign of a woman taking care of herself. Like both of our, put your toes in.
My hands and my feet. They need to be redone though. It's been a couple of weeks.
So
I'm due.
Boop.
Probably get them done before
We'll go.
leave for work.
Go? Can you go with me?
I could go with you.
You go with me.
Like I'll get them done, and then as soon as I leave for work, it's gonna get all fucked up.
It's all gonna get fucked up.
But yeah, let's go. I'm down.
But I mean, like, yeah, my feet are taken care of. I've always taken care of, even when they are not like painted. They're taken care of. And the same thing. These are my nails. These are my nails. These are not fake nails. They're not acrylic. These are mine. Okay, I take care of my nails. So
I wish I could keep mine that long. As soon as they get that long, they break with work. So I just keep them short.
Well, when I was working in construction, they were short as shit.
Yeah.
But I don't work in construction anymore. So they're my natural length. Yeah.
I miss having my nails be that long.
Fucking
one day.
yes. We will.
Well, I gotta stop working so hard and doing jobs where I'm breaking them.
Yeah, because shit's happening. I'm telling you. The hell to the no. Hell to the no. I love, you know that song.
Yep.
Hell to the no. And then I love large breasts. And I couldn't breastfeed as a child because my mother was sick. Maybe that's where that comes from. The large breast thing, the breast in general, yes, that's where that comes from.
I don't think the large breast thing comes from that though.
Well, his mother is my aunt, and she had large. And are you gonna screenshot them toes? Do you need another shot?
Need some material for later.
Holy fuck. So his mother was my aunt, and she did have quite large. So that is probably why.
Yeah.
But that's where those types of things come in. And for males, boys, men in general, there are these things that happen. And when you lose or you just don't get a certain maternal, I'll say right, because every person who has a mother who is born should have maternal instincts and love and care and nurture their children the way that they should be, in my opinion. Never mind. But yes, that's why, because that need was not fulfilled as a child, and you're needing that as an adult. So that's where some of these fetishes actually come from. Tom, I beat that thing like it owed me money. I think we all beat that thing like it owed us money at some point in time. Oh my god. You gotta scream. It's okay. I have to cut my toenails. They keep ripping the sheets. Motherfucker.
Okay, that's no.
Listen, Linda.
No. Long toenails are a no.
They are a negative. No,
they're
no.
definitely a hell no.
If they're a hell
to the no. Like if they're scratching me up, if they're ripping the sheets, like there's a fucking problem,
yes,
sir.
sir. If they're tree climbers, you need to reevaluate your life. So you need to be taking care of that shit because no woman wants to be messing with that shit.
No, man, we ain't out there climbing trees. Like, come on.
Okay. No. I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna rewatch this video. You are happy about it. Be quiet, Ticket. Just for the feet. You know what? We can do a month in the calendar. A Ticket. I don't know if you were here for that, but I'm gonna make.
It'll just be feet.
I'll just do 1 month of feet, and I'll do like a couple of things in the thing just for you alone. I'll just do a couple of my feet, Rachel's feet, our feet together, a little pretty. How about that? I'll make sure that 1 month, or that there's an extra little thing at the end that's just some feet. Okay, some toes. Michael, honey, you know I'm hilarious. Oh my god. Toes for Tuesdays. Oh my god. Should I do a box every Tuesday of the month?
Yes, let's Yes.
Oh fuck. Toes for Tuesdays
Toes
instead
for
of Taco
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Oh my god.
That's actually a really good idea.
That's hilarious, Michael. I'm gonna coin it and I'm gonna put gratis. Like maker. Oh my god. That's the best thing ever. No. Oh my god. Every other month.
Yeah.
Every other month.
On Tuesdays, you'll have toes.
There will be toe Tuesdays. Oh, Jesus. Too much. That's too much. Oh, God. You already know. So, just FYI, Rachel is drinking. Don't hate me, guys.
Why would I hate you?
Well, some people have a... How did I get in this room? Luck. That's how you got in this room. Luck.
Sheer luck.
Yeah. So we are imbibing. And I am drinking Redemption High Rye. That's what I am drinking. Neat. And Rachel is drinking Russian Standard Vodka.
I would be drinking the whiskey with her. But I'm watching my calories since I'm watching my figure, since I'm trying to get back into shape. And
watching her figure.
I am. I'm trying to.
You motherfucker.
I'm trying to get into bodybuilding and prepare.
You can't. You're going on a fucking boat for 3 months, Jake.
You know what? Actually, my coach she's creating a plan and all that. That way I can still work out on the boat, and she's helping me figure out my nutrition.
Well, that's
fine. Because I'm still going to be still trying to train even while I'm working.
And all of that, which is fine.
Trying to still stay in shape and keep my muscle tone and drop body fat.
You all fucking want body fat. Crazy. She just drives me nuts. Body fat in my ass. Shit. I just want to be able to lift a little bit again. Like, I'm hoping this surgery. So I'm going to have surgery, right? It's coming up. I just have to wait until the insurance says yes. So let's just cross our fingers for this. But it's going to just go over in the buttock, right? It's going to be like an incision, like that. And then they're going to put a wire through, and then they're going to put the screw through, which will go to my SI joint. So one screw will be longer than the other. And then they said like 4 to 6 weeks, just be careful, and then I should be able to start getting back into the gym again.
Well, when that happens, when I get back, we'll lift together.
Fucking A.
Because I definitely need a lifting partner.
Yeah, take it. I know, because look at that shit. Mm-hmm. You know? Oh, yeah.
What?
He says he's watching your finger, too.
Oh.
But, I mean, shit. I mean, like, just everything for me diet-wise is just knocked everything I've gained from injury down.
Which is good.
Yeah, it's killer. So I'm just keeping on that track and getting back to, I'll say, fighting weight. But I don't care. Whatever.
You still look good.
I'm not going to worry about this shit anymore.
You always look good.
It's because you love me.
Even if I didn't look good, you still look good.
Oh, well, I know you do, Bo. You can give her all the compliments you want. I know you love me. Oh, Jesus. What for, babe? What do you mean? Bring your resistance bands. They're all right, but...
Resistance bands are no substitute for sheer weight.
No, they're not,
but they work in a pinch, you know.
So anyway, where are we? Yeah, we're at an hour. That's pretty good. So, is it still frozen? Because it's not frozen for me.
No, we seem good.
It was frozen for a second, but it's not now. So I don't know. It might just be a lag. So anyway, I'm gonna make sure that I get the Facebook thing connected. ScreenYard's kind of hard for that because it'll log me in and then say, make sure you log into this, and then I do it and it puts me back onto the same page over and over again. So I don't know. And then other things, like I said, the calendar. I want to have the calendar out by December, so then it's ready. And I'm thinking with both of us that we can probably have a 22-month calendar. We could probably do that.
Yeah.
I think so. We'll see. At least 18 months.
We can do a 24-month calendar.
We might be able to.
Yeah, why not? With the two of us?
Yeah. I think we should be able to do that.
Yeah.
So I think we should be able to do that. But 18 month for sure. So 18 month for sure. We'll do a calendar for 18 month. And then, like I said, anything for swag, what would you like to see? Because I can definitely start doing this. Yes, John, I can. Tom, you fell in love with Audra once? Really? And Audra? Or
the?
Yeah, the, which is me. Because, baby, they don't make them like me.
No, they sure don't.
Tom, do I know you by any chance? Just, I don't know. Just say yes or no, because I asked this for a reason. Tom, do I actually know you?
Your brain's a spinning.
My brain's a spinning. I'll tell you later. Because, Tom, if I know you, you need to tell me. Just say yes, and then I'll know exactly who you are. And John, yes, I can get Russian Standard, and actually, honey, you can too. Go out to, head out to Brookings, honey, and along the Smith River and all of that stuff. And there's that All-Star. There's that All-Star alcohol booze store, and they still have it. You have to ask for it in person because of the war that's going on right now. I know it's not popular. I'm not sorry. Listen, guys, this is life. War happens. It's ugly. We don't know the truth of anything that's going on right now. I'm just going to put it that way. We don't know the truth. We don't know what's actually happening. All we have is what social media is telling us. And by social media, I mean the media in general. So we don't know the truth. And I'm going to leave it at that, because once I know the truth, then I can make a better decision. And the people who made the vodka are not the ones who made the war.
Yeah. So you can't blame them.
I'm not mad at them. I can't be mad at them. It's not their fault. So yes, you can get Russian standard vodka. Go out to All Star Liquors in California at the border of Oregon and California, going into Brookings, and you have to ask them personally. They'll go get it. It's $19.99 a bottle for the big fucker. Yes. Right before you send the calendar, spritz it with your favorite perfume. You know what?
Good.
Aren't there like swabs for that?
There are.
Not the cards.
No. There's actual swabs.
There's swabs.
Where you can actually, where you can put it in with your package or whatever.
But no, I would want to vacuum seal it.
Oh yeah, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I can do that.
Yeah, can do that, definitely.
I can definitely do that. I'll vacuum, because I have a vacuum sealer, so I can vacuum seal it and send that with it, which I would be more than happy to do. There's a boxing gym a couple blocks away from the house. I'm probably going to start going. I think that's a great idea.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. I used to kickbox, and I kickboxed with Eric Nolan. I don't know if anyone who knows who that is, but Eric Nolan was at the time one of the premier kickboxers in the country, and I started with him.
Oh, nice.
When I was 15. I used to spar and all that. I was really getting into it. I loved it. What was the question, Tom? I have no idea. Oh, yeah, exactly. The news is all bullshit. So, like, what can you believe, and what can, I mean, like...
I feel like you can only believe, like, maybe 5% of it.
I don't even believe that.
That was me being generous.
Like,
but
0.5%, like, I think, is
they're feeding us
the
mostly bullshit.
Weather.
You can't even believe the weather, especially where we live. Fuck.
My point. I mean, like, what can you actually believe? I'm sorry, but I just don't. There's two. I have been all over this country. I've been all over this country. I've traveled all over this country. There's things that I have seen. Yeah. There's things that have happened. And I look at this, and then you have the media say one thing, and I'm sorry, but I have been there. I have seen it, and I know the truth of it. So please don't tell me that this is the case when I have been in a place and know the truth of it. So, no.
Well, the media only tells you what they want you to know.
That's exactly the truth.
And that's not the truth. Like, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because I got a lot to say about it.
Tom, let me answer you in a second. Ticket says, now that we've completed the top madams of history, what will the next series be? Well, love. So we're not out of prostitution yet. We're almost there. We're almost out of prostitution. But I can say what we are going to try to cover while she's still home is we're going to cover the 1970s, the Times Square torso killer, and he only went after prostitutes.
We're also going to cover a couple of other serial killers.
Yes, we are.
That were mostly sex-based.
Well, all of the serial killers that we or I will cover are sex-based, which is a lot.
Yeah.
So what we are going to cover...
Some of them are also like... Oh, fuck, what was her name?
Eileen.
Yes.
We're going to
She not only was a serial killer, but she was also a prostitute.
Yes. So before Rachel leaves, the two things that we are going to cover, and I don't know when I'm going to release them because I want some things with Rachel as, time goes on. But so we're going to cover the Times Square torso killer. We're going to cover Jeffrey Dahmer. We're going to cover Eileen Wuornos, who was a prostitute, one of, honestly, the first documented women serial killers in the United States, although I am 100% certain she was not. And believe me, I'm going to be doing my research on this to find other women serial killers, because
there's a lot of them
there's
out there,
a
actually.
lot of them out there, and we will cover them. But we're going to cover Eileen Wuornos. She was based out of Florida. She was a prostitute, and her story is actually really fucking tragic. I'm having her watch a movie and then a documentary on her, because I know a lot of history with Eileen, and it's really fucking sad. But we're gonna cover that. we're gonna cover. We're gonna start to cover how. So later on, we're actually going to cover AIDS and HIV, but we're going to cover how prostitution went from. Will you do me a quick favor?
What's up,
Will
love?
you film me? Like two.
I got you, boo.
Do you want ice or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So we're gonna cover some things here, and that's going to be with like when prostitution turned into the nitty gritty. Because there was the turn, and that was 1945, about, you know. And that, well, quite honestly, had to do with Hitler, believe it or not. But that's the change. And then it goes into religion, Christianity making prostitution exceptionally dirty, and then sex. And this was a change starting in the 20s with the Women's Temperance Union that really turned things around, right? So we're going to hit like the 70s and where things really turn ugly, where they really turn ugly, and where the drug abuse really starts, because this is where it really starts, is the drug abuse starts. And then, that's fucking right. Dancing for me on the way, yes. Sex trafficking and sugar babies, and the terminology of where these things come from, why they're this way. And I know that a lot of people believe that biker gangs, mostly HA, they think that's one of the top reasons where certain things come into play, but it's really not that way. So it's breaking some stigma, but also coming into the realization of where sex for prostitution in general turned dirty. Because as we've covered, and if you have seen any of the episodes before, prostitution wasn't very dirty before. It was very necessary. It kept the society in order, and crime and all of that. And honestly, it kept money flowing for people who might not have ever had money, for brothels, for bars, for all of these things. So that's a big glass.
What's two fingers? Two bartending fingers, you know?
Talking two fingers.
Well, we didn't say whose two fingers.
It's getting hot, honey. You have no idea. Sex scandals. Oh, yes. Okay. Let me go. Yes. Okay. Let me go up here for a second. So that's what's kind of going on, Ticket. With things, so you kind of have an idea. So there's the torso killer of Times Square, only hit prostitutes. We're going to hit Jeffrey Dahmer because Jeffrey Dahmer hit male prostitutes.
Yep.
And then we're going to hit Eileen Wuornos because she was a prostitute who murdered her Johns. And then we're going to talk about prostitution in the 70s and 80s and where things really turned ugly. And then I'll kind of do like an overall from like, I want to say like the 95 onward. And then because we're having another like mini sexual revolution happen right now, and there are states that are trying to get brothels reinstated legally throughout the country. So we'll talk about that. And then things that I am going to cover. People who have used sex as a weapon. That's going to be Cleopatra,
Yep.
Marquis de Sade, Henry VIII. People, that's just some of them. That's just 3. People who have had the most partners through history. I'm not even going to name names because some of these people are going to blow your fucking mind. We're going to talk about this. I really want to do these episodes with her, so I'm not doing them while she's gone. There's women, I think. Let me come down there. So Tom, Taekwondo. No, I didn't do Taekwondo. I was doing kickboxing. And then sex scandals through history. We will be hitting some of the most major sex scandals through history. Bill Clinton will absolutely be one of them.
Which,
and
honestly, he's not even the first president to have a mistress. Like,
who's the big one? Come on, meow.
Come on, babe. There's so many.
JFK and Marilyn motherfucking
Monroe. I know.
We will be covering that.
But it's crazy how like that shit happens, but yet Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky really like shut the fuck up and get out of here. Really, and people want to dog on him for it.
I know.
He's not the only president.
Ticket like the Trojan War. Okay, so let's talk about the Trojan War for one second. Actually, more than a second, but. There are some people that believe the Trojan War was myth. Do you know that?
Yes, I do know that.
It's not myth.
Nope.
So I will absolutely cover that because it was not myth. It was real. We will go over that. Absolutely. There is a biblical one that we're going to go over. If you know what it is, you can name it, but I'm not going to say what it is. Do you know what it is?
I do know what it is.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it, but we'll go over that. Mm-hmm. Oak Beach Killer. Drop me some information on that. Tell me about it. Yeah. Let me know about it. The one I wanted to talk to you about was the Atlanta murders. It's not DC. It's the Atlanta child murders.
Yes.
So we are going to cover the Atlanta child murders. And I know that this is a really hard topic. Because it deals with children, and if any of you know me, which several of you do, children are a very hot fucking button for me. I'm a mama bear. I will fucking rip your face off.
And at the same time, talking about children, we want to talk about the little girl in the clearing.
Oh God. Okay.
You brought it up, dude. So you had mentioned it, and I've actually thought about it for a long time, and then you brought it up, and I was like, "Fuck, I almost forgot." But
so I'm not going to name her name right now. There's
There's a little girl.
This really bothers me.
There's a little girl who went missing
in our area. And this has been a very long going case. And every time I drive by there, I see her little poster. Not poster, it's a banner.
Yeah.
And I've literally seen it in other states now.
It's still an open case.
They haven't
figured out what happened to her.
But she was very young, so I am going to cover her. And I believe this was a sex-based crime. Yeah. And I'm not going to reach out to the family, but I will be putting the information on who to call if someone ever out there knows anything, that they can reach out to this number anonymously and give information. It's going to be a really hard one to cover. I will probably cry because I am a mother and I am a grandmama, and let me tell you, I will never rest. I would never rest until I found that person, and I would spend my life. I would spend my life trying to figure out. So I feel for this family, and not only this family, but all families who have lost a child to this crime that have never been found, or that the answer has never been answered, of any race, creed, color. That shit does not matter to me at all. So we are going to cover that. So I don't know if we'll cover this before she leaves. I might just wait till she comes back for this. But yes, so am I ever going to cover female pirates? I don't know if it's sexually based. Yes, I will. That kind of leads into a different area and era of things. But if it is of sexual importance through history,
I don't know if there's that many.
you know,
I don't know. I don't know too much about a lot of female pirates, so we'd have to do some research. And
yeah, I don't know the answer to that question at the moment. So
possibly
it's a possibility. Already have martial arts. Yes, I get news from the guys who make fun of it. Oh, fuck them. That's a big black. Oh yeah. Can you call tomorrow? I am very strange about calls. Yes, JFK will be covered. I'm very, very, very strange with calls. I will tell you this. I'm a consultant and I'm a life coach and sex coach. So I really do prefer that you book an appointment with me, and it's a paid appointment. I just don't take these random phone calls, and typically when people call me randomly, I block them because it send me a message, talk to me, tell me what you want, let me respond to you, let me do those types of things. It makes
just
me
don't be the creepo that just sends random.
It makes me uncomfortable, and I dislike it. So if you would like to speak to me, and it is something I can help you with, I will do so. But that's a paid phone call. That's a consulting life coach, sex coach thing.
As we said earlier, if it has anything to do with sex, don't. Propositioning for sex. Sorry, let me re-say that. Propositioning for sex.
Don't proposition. Don't. That's an immediate ban. What about Maxwell client list? Oh yes, that would be an interesting thing on Long Island. Tom, on Long Island, you're talking about the Oak Beach killer. Badass. I don't have my Oak Beach killer. Okay. Yeah. Put that in the notes. Yeah. So Oak Beach killer, that would be Long Island. Okay, I'll look into that. That sounds very interesting. I don't know anything about it. They never solved the case. Well, let's get into that. There is a special place in hell for people who harm children. There are. And I hope, as much as I would love to see like Valhalla, let me tell you, I will hurt a motherfucker for children. That's a fact. I just can't. I can't handle that shit. Yeah, Tom, I'll do the research on it. Sex toys throughout history. Oh yeah, that's happening. I'm absolutely covering sex toys through history. I'm actually going to go back to the Sumerian age and then go to Pompeii, where Lupia. I don't know if you ever saw that that episode or not, where I covered prostitutes of Pompeii, but it was the House of Lupia, which was the wolf women, and the sex toys that they had of the time. So I will be going back that far. So Sumerian age, Pompeii, all the way out through history. I'm going to be covering the Greeks and their orgies and their sex parties and their religious rituals and like all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, that's all going to be covered. Cases. Okay, that sounds I'm definitely about it, Tom. Thank you. That's a good one. there's so much to be covered. Like we haven't even scratched the surface. I just started with prostitution because prostitution is the oldest profession known to man, literally. And if you go back and you watch any of my episodes, like my first one, I'm sorry, it was horrible. But
it was your first. The firsts are always bad.
Horrible. My first couple were just not the greatest, but they're very informational and they give you some context. And like, you know, so freaking prostitution started in the Sumerian age, which was way before people believe or think it was. And it was a religious rite, for Christ's sake. You know, I'm sorry, I am not Christian. I am not Catholic. I do not believe in religion and God the way that normal or your average person thinks about. I don't. Sorry, I don't take away from anyone who believes in religion or God in a different way, but that's your way. That's fine. It's okay.
But don't push your way on me.
Mary Magenta, or do you mean Mary Magdalene? Mary Magdalene was actually not a whore. And a lot of people think she was, but she was not. She was actually the very first disciple of Christ. And a lot of people don't like that because she was a woman. She was the woman who washed Jesus's feet with her hair. She was not a whore. Yeah. She was just made out to be a whore because she was a woman and placed before a man back in the age. That's all that it was. And if you look anywhere throughout the Bible, there is absolutely no distinction that Mary Magdalene was a whore. She wasn't. She was his first ever disciple before any man was. And that's where the issue comes in, that she had to have been a whore. She wasn't. Right? What? Yeah, totally different mindset, right? Yeah, but it is absolutely the truth. It's wild. And if you go back into even like the Viking Age is so Vikings knew many gods, and I hope, you know, because I'm Viking and Irish and Scottish, so like that's my lineage, right? And Welsh.
I'm part Scottish.
And we're probably related, and that's why we get along so well.
Only 4%, but it's
matter.
there.
So there is a thing
and 3% Irish.
Good Black Irish.
I was like, I'll take it.
Fucking
I'll take it.
Well, when I go to Ireland, you should come with me.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let me know when.
Okay.
We're booking the tickets.
So we're going for what when we go?
That's fine.
Okay. So, yes, Tom, I know that's correct because Mama knows her fucking history. I may not be a PhD historian, but let me tell you, I am a historian. I know a lot of shit about a lot of things. And I have done that through the years because I think history is probably one of the most absolute, probably fascinating things that there could be. It lets us know where we've come from, where we've been, and what we shouldn't do again. And we never listen.
Yeah, well, and they're trying to take that out of schools because there's a lot of stuff that they're not teaching our kids about history.
That started quite some time ago because my daughter is now 24 years old, and I got to watch the degeneration of history being taught in school, and I was like mind blown. I have taught my daughter personally science and history and math from the time that she was in the 4th grade until she left high school.
Yeah, because they're not teaching it.
No.
Not the way that they should, at least.
No. So, you know, there's so many things to be covered. And yes, like sex toys throughout history, orgies, and religious ceremonies, or even, I don't know what to call it, like Wiccan? Westworld. You know what? I have not watched Westworld yet.
I haven't. You know what? We should start that series together.
No, but you're leaving me.
Fuck, you're right, I am.
I mean, you can watch on your downtime, and we can watch an episode together while you're gone.
I don't know if I'll have Being out on the boat though, I may not have internet to be able to watch it.
You can get a pal. I can show you what to get.
Yeah,
I can't give you my other one.
I'd have to like download them all. That way they're on the device. And then hope I have enough space, and that would literally just have to be for TV shows.
You'd have to get rid of some shit. That's not important.
Yeah.
Something to think about. We could do that. So no, we have both not watched Westworld. I've had several people tell me that I should, but I have so many shows that I like to watch. So like Yellowstone.
Still haven't started.
Girl, I know. I told you had to watch them. So like Yellowstone, 1883. I've watched all. I'm current on those. There's going to be the next episode, which is 1932. Which I will be watching all of that. But like, so I watched all of Dexter. I watched True Blood. I watched all of SOA. I watched all of Breaking Bad. I watched
Stranger Things.
I watched the first season of Stranger Things, and just to be perfectly honest, I could never get into the rest of them.
Really?
No. I don't.
The
I
first
don't know.
the first season was a little slow. It was hard for me.
No, the first season I was into. I was
Really?
like,
you just couldn't get into the rest of it.
No. But I also haven't started them, but I have no desire to watch them.
Like, I'm a season behind, so I just finished season 3, and I'm glad because I had to catch up. I was behind for a while, so I haven't started season 4 yet. I hear it's awesome, but at the same time, I kind of want to wait until season 5 comes out because I'm gonna binge watch the fuck out of season 4, and then I'm gonna be mad if I have to wait.
All right. Well, okay. So Michael and Ticket are both in agreement that Westworld is great and we need to watch it. So
we can start it before I leave.
Can we?
Yeah. So when I come, what I will start doing is after I'm done with training during the week, I will just pack up my shit
and do homework here.
Okay. Or I could just do training. I could just bring all my shit over after I'm done at the gym first thing in the morning.
Oh.
After I'm done at 6:30,
because you're training at home, right?
For the rest of this week and next week. It's not until the week after that I go to Seattle.
Well, and I work from home.
So what I could do,
background shit.
I get done at the gym at 6:30.
We just figured this shit out.
So I'll go home, shower, grab my shit, and then I can come over. Here.
Okay, so we just figured this out. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we'll start Westworld, and we can talk about it later because I don't know shit about Westworld except that I should be watching it, and I don't know why. So I've wanted to start it, haven't started it. What about Coco Melon? Get
out of here with that bullshit.
Don't talk to me.
Fuck Coco Melon.
Don't talk to me. Let's do the first Westworld episode live. I mean,
like a watch party?
We could do a watch party. But you guys have already seen it and we haven't.
So it'd mostly be you guys watching our reactions to the show.
Yeah, like a watch reaction. I mean, I'm okay. Like, I'll do it.
A reaction video?
No, live.
A reaction
live. Live.
Okay.
I mean, we can do it. I'm happy to do it. Like, I'll post it. We can do it. I'll set it up.
Well, and it's like, even if we do it, who's going to be, will you guys really be up to watch it with us at, say, like, 8 in the morning? Or is it one of those we have to wait until later in the evening?
And it's Pacific Standard Time. It's my time, guys.
Yeah.
It's our time. Pacific Standard.
Are you guys going to be in the middle of work when we're deciding we're going to watch it?
You have to dress up in Western. Do you know that most of my clothes are actually, well, not most anymore, but I'd say half are like boots and my belt and my gun and, yes.
Oh, I haven't shown you my gun. I know. I'll have to show you after we're done here because I got it. Yeah, of course I got it.
Okay. So, so here's another thing I have a question on. So, not you, Blondie.
What?
I'm sorry, you're new to the fucking party. Not me, what?
Yeah, what's happening right now?
Yeah, what just happened?
We're both
Jospin.
Jospin.
I don't know, that's what it says. Jospin. Jospin.
Is it Jospin?
Jospin? Not you, Blondie. You need to
clarify what
the fuck you're talking about. Thank you very much. Sorry. Yeah, don't be fucking rude. Don't you come in here and be rude. Drop a link for fucking what?
You guys got to be more
Rudeness does not work with me.
Yeah, you guys got to be more specific about what you're talking about.
Well, rudeness does not work with me. I can kick you out real fucking quick. Be specific and don't be fucking rude.
Drop a link.
Yeah, please is better.
Drop a link for what,
Drop a link
what are we
for
dropping
what?
links for?
I don't know what we're talking about right now. Thank you, Tom. Really. Get the fuck out of here. If we can do a live, I'm happy to do a live if everybody wants to do a live for Westworld, and when we can figure out that time.
What's a good time that would work for you guys that actually want us to do the live and for you to watch us do the live?
Watch just backstage, don't accept. I have absolutely no idea, Jospin, what you are talking about. Watch just backstage, don't accept. I have no idea what you mean, what you're talking about. Please be so much more clear, because I don't know what's going on right now. He's fucking, this is Rachel's new crush.
Yeah, not funny.
So again, yeah, sure, okay. Anyway, we're just gonna continue on this conversation. Okay. I'll take the day off and chill with y'all. We can do that.
Yeah.
You tell me next week what day works.
And we'll make it happen.
My phone's in process right now, so I can't do anything about this right now. But okay.
What's up?
We can do that.
Do what?
We did just laugh. We were just like y'all dress up in Western, like 1800 Western, like the characters in the show. I'll make time for that. I'll have to order some. I'll have to find a.
I'd have to figure out clothes.
Party City? It's Party City come out? Can we figure this out over the weekend?
We probably could, but
Top Hat? No.
Fuck.
Do I?
I wouldn't even. Let us think about it. We gotta do come. We have to do.
I am not against this at all.
We just have to figure it all out. We have to figure out the details.
If Michael, you're putting me on the spot. I'm gonna get you.
But let us.
First season of Westworld was great. The rest season's not that good. In your opinion, I'm gonna leave it to that. But Michael, Brat, 1800s Western, like the characters in the show. I don't know. Like, I have Western clothes because that's how I dress most of the time.
I don't.
We'll have to check out.
My wardrobe has changed drastically. Like I used to, but not
so did
much.
I.
Not so much anymore.
Wait, steampunk? More steampunky? Well, Ticket, you got it. Like Michael and Ticket, it's gonna happen. We just have to figure out.
And you guys, like, what day are you thinking?
Yeah, like tell me.
You gotta help us out
because we
that
can
way
do
we
it.
can figure out the logistics and figure out what we're gonna wear and all of that.
And I say that we start by 9:30, 10 o'clock. That's better. Because then you can get here and you can relax and do what you need to do.
I'm still gonna have to.
No, you're still
with watching the show and all of that. I'm still gonna be doing training on my laptop.
But we'll do it.
Yeah.
So
there's gonna be a lot of multitasking happening.
There will be multitasking because I have to work too, but we can definitely totally figure this out.
Well, and it's going to be weird for me too because I have to have my camera on during training. That way they know I'm actually paying attention and that I'm there. So they're going to be like, "Why the fuck?" It's going to be a great thing, guys.
Put it out there, Michael. See, okay, Michael. Brat, it's up to you now, boo. What day? What day are we doing this? Because that means that we have to find some 1800s something. I don't even know. Like, I've got the jeans. I've got my boots.
I've got the jeans. I've got my boots. We got to figure
I've got
out
my belt. But it's just like, I don't have a corset, and there's like some things I don't have. So, yeah, see.
I do have a corset.
Yeah, I don't.
I've got 2.
Girl, your corset is not going to fit me. You are tiny as fuck. My ribs are like my dad's. I'm like,
but I'm broad too.
No, you are not as broad as me.
I don't know. I'll bring both of them over because it's like with the back, you can always make them. We might be able to make it work.
We might be able to do this. We might be able to make this work. Sweet, yes. And who thinks Epstein? John, shut up. Epstein. No one thinks Epstein killed himself. Michael. Thursday. I give this time. What's Thursday? What's happening? Let me know. Oh, see, Michael, you just set this shit in motion. It's happening.
Gotta check the calendar. Thursday.
I think I'm open Thursday as well.
21st.
Yeah.
I'll have to check my actual calendar at
School
home.
calendar. Okay.
And double check. But
tentatively, yes. Tentatively, yes. I'll make a post. When will I make a post saying that yes? On here, on YouTube.
I can let you know by tomorrow.
Okay.
If Thursday works for me.
We will know 100% by tomorrow if Thursday works for a watch party. And then you better laugh. Discord. I went to Discord. I'm sorry.
I have
Jospin.
What about Discord?
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Jospin, let me drop some fucking knowledge on you right now. We're not prostitutes. I don't want your dick pic. I don't need any of that. So save yourself that right now. Don't.
But what about Discord?
Yes, what about Discord? What are we talking about? What's going on there? What's happening?
Have you ever... So, Discord is a...
I know what Discord is.
Okay.
But you could tell everybody else. Go ahead. Oh, please tell everyone else.
Discord, usually it's used by gamers. Because I know I use Discord for gaming. I use it now for training. I've used it for school.
Hold on. Tom, does your mama tell you it's past your bedtime and you have to be a good boy? He says who?
God knows it's past my bedtime. I still got homework to do.
Oh, sorry. All right. So let me tell you an example of what not to do right fucking now. Here is an example. Jospin, whatever your fucking name is.
Yeah,
she
no.
Black and have pink flower. Open your legs and let me see. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
You are now blocked and banned. Peace the fuck out.
Yeah,
this
no.
is not allowed here under any circumstances or means. If you're going to be a rude motherfucking dick, bye. This shit does not fucking fly.
No.
So you have just been now blocked.
Bye.
Bye. Son of a bitch. Block. That's out. That does not work. All right. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I blocked Mike.
Oh no. Mike, come back.
No, I did that on accident. How do I unblock?
I don't.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh shit.
How do I unblock that?
On here, I don't know.
No.
You can't
Edit?
maybe. No.
God damn it. How did that happen?
You can't click on it now either, can you?
No, it won't let me do anything. Son of a bitch. I'm having issues. Settings?
Go to settings.
Guests? Banned. Blocked. God damn it.
No ban.
See, Technical fucking difficulties. This sucks. General. Blocked. No. Play sound. No. Banned. This says nobody's banned, but I just banned apparently 2 people on accident.
Is there a way to...
Son of a bitch. Can I refresh it?
Without losing people while we're going
Put
live?
it out there, Michael. See, guys, I accidentally just banned Michael. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Now I'm trying to figure out.
Damn, Jospin.
Name withheld by Google for security purposes. For a young lady in a nice turquoise dress, have a poison grace. Yes, she does. I don't know who you are, but yes, she absolutely does. Kick him in the ass. NASA. Okay. Yes, NASA, we have a problem. Banners? No. Brand. Private chat.
No.
Fuck.
There's gotta be a way.
Fuck.
To unban.
See, this is what's happening right now. Might have to log out and undo. I don't want to log out because that takes us away. Oh no. There has to be something here. See, this has never happened before. So now I'm stuck going, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. General?
No.
That goes back to here. Camera.
Fucking, you got a Mac. I don't know how things work with Macs.
Hotkeys?
No.
Fuck no. Layout.
You would think it would be under guests.
But it says banned and nobody's banned. That's bullshit because I just banned 2 people.
Go to edit.
Chat? No.
No.
That's not it. Nope. Oh, guys. How do I do this? I don't know.
We'll go up to edit.
I'm so confused.
Nope, that takes us back to
No, it just takes us right here. Can anybody help me? Is Michael's comments up here? No,
it got rid of
all the way. Oh.
And Michael's probably like, what did I do?
He's like, what happened? Look up. No. Shit. How did that even happen? I don't understand. Invite. Nope. Shit. Mike, no, I know.
You have Mike's actual number.
Ooh, I do. Yeah, I have Mike.
Yeah, I was gonna say reach out to Mike and be like, we didn't mean to ban you.
I know Mike personally, so I don't know what just how in the actual hell right now.
I have no idea how that happened.
Is he banned up here? Yep, he sure is.
No, because there's Jocelyn stuff.
Oh my god.
Michael right there.
Oh my god. Guys, I don't know how this works. Mike, are you still here? Yeah, hit that button. The 3.
See, so it shows that you haven't blocked him on here.
Star. Let me star him. Mike, are you still here? Please let me know if you're still here. Because, oh my god. So, no.
Nope, that's Jocelyn. An error occurred. Try refreshing.
Okay.
If we refresh this, is this going to fuck all of this up?
Yes, if we refresh this, because this is the live. This is not the live. Oh, wait. So
then try to refresh that.
So I have my computer up. Oh my god, Mike. I really hope that you are not blocked, honey, because that was not my intention. Fuck.
Okay.
He was going to eat some gumbo and watch Westworld with some bad. He still is. Because...
Okay, wait. So Jocelyn's comments are still up here.
Wait, are they? There's Jocelyn.
Yeah, because he said bye. Wait.
Okay, not blocked.
Wait, don't block.
Not blocked.
So go to him.
Pink flower. That's the motherfucker I don't want here anymore.
Because even if you go down further.
Refresh. Try refreshing the page. Okay, Michael, honey, God, I still hope you're here. MG Solutions is Michael. Thank you, babe. Oh my God.
we thought we blocked you.
I probably did.
Oh God.
No, you did the right thing.
So he's
there.
Here.
He is. See, so MG Marketing. That's Mike.
But the other one, does he have 2 different accounts? I'm assuming.
Yes, he does.
See, but then why is Jocelyn still on here?
He's not. He's blocked.
But why is he still showing up though?
I don't know. Not now. He's gone. Oh my God. I don't know how that just happened.
That was
what
stressful.
just happened? That was so stressful.
Sorry, Mike.
Good God. The one person I don't want blocked is Mike. Jesus Christ.
Okay, did we miss anything through our hectic trying to figure
It's
out?
all good. You have to try hard. Honey, I don't want to get rid of you. What the fuck? Ah, okay.
What are
Good
you?
grief.
Wait,
I'm
who's-
starring him.
This guy. What is he talking about? What are you majoring in?
Okay. So.
But the name was withheld. The Google guy.
Yeah, that's because for security purposes. So whoever this is, for the young lady in the nice turquoise dress, that is Rachel. You have such poise and grace. What are you majoring in?
I'm not currently. I'm not majoring in anything. But I do have my bachelor's of science in biology.
Yes, she does, and she is leaving me very soon for a not a research special. She's going to be doing
I'm going to be a biologist
Yes.
on fishing vessels up in Alaska.
in Alaska, so she'll be gone for 90 days. And she'll be recording things that come into boats, and then
I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, lot that I can't really talk about.
Yeah,
since
she can't.
I
It's
can't
an NDA.
disclose. Yeah, I signed an NDA, so I can't really disclose what I will be doing up there.
But it could help her get into NOAA, which is what she really wants.
Do,
so I'm so proud and I'm so happy for her. I'm just gonna miss her so much.
But I'll be back in 90 days.
She'll be back in 90 days. So October. No,
I'll
beginning
be back
of November.
End of October, beginning of November. I'll probably end up being home for about a month or two before I go back out.
Yeah, and then we'll literally like bang out a lot of shit while she's here. We'll get alive as often as possible. Not interfering with family time because family time is precedent over anything.
I have a new niece or nephew entering the world when I get back. So.
Yes. Well, same as my daughter.
Oh yeah, they're due around the same time.
Yes, they are.
Because my niece or nephew will be due before Thanksgiving.
And my new grandson will be here probably like the week of the 20th onward.
Yeah. So I'll be back in time for 2 births, which is exciting.
So, whoever you are, Mr. Stranger, that's what's up there.
That's what's happening.
And absolutely, we're still gonna do the watch party. Oh my God, Mike, I'm so sorry. That was such a weird thing. That's been.
And we'll figure out.
See, you've been watching the whole time. Oh my God, Brat. I'm like freaking out over here, going, "What happened?"
We still need to figure out when this is all over how to unblock people. If that
Tom
ever
was
happens
blocked.
again.
How did Tom get blocked? I didn't block Tom.
I wonder if that happened when we were getting rid of Jospin's other fucking thing.
Son of a bitch.
See, we got to figure out how to unblock people once we accidentally block them.
I don't know what. Oh! Look. No, that says
nope. You
block.
can put them in timeout.
I start.
That's kind of a good.
No, it says put him in timeout.
No,
block.
I know,
but it doesn't say I can unblock him. So I don't understand what happened here. And now we just blocked somebody else and didn't mean to, and I don't even understand how it happened because we didn't even block him.
Sorry, Tom.
God damn it. Well, Tom, if you come back and we figure this out, I'll try to figure out how to unblock you. I don't know what just happened or how it happened, but what the hell?
Gotta love all our technical
So cool, Rachel. You've ever been on a boat like that? Yes, she has. Alaska ain't no joke. You better get ready. Believe me, baby. She's
so
ready.
I've been on some research vessels before. I've never been up in like the Bering Sea or the Gulf of Alaska, so this will be a different experience.
Okay.
I'm so excited. I fucking love being on boats. Like, I live for this shit. I'm actually hoping I go overboard and survive just so I can experience that shit.
Which is a crazy thing to say because most people are like, "You crazy bitch."
No, but I'm the person where every time I've been on a boat in crazy seas, everybody's inside getting seasick, and I'm out on the deck, like, pretty much riding the waves like a psychopath.
Yeah, and I'm happy for her and that
I live for that shit.
because, you know, I don't know who knows it or not. Sorry, I'm doing a thing.
Set them free. God.
So I'm actually a 100-ton captain, and funnily enough, I actually do get seasick. I do when I'm captaining. I like to be outside. I don't like to be in the cabin. I like to, and I don't care the seas. I don't care how messy it is. I like to be outside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to be inside because I do actually get seasick, which is the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard of for a captain who can captain a 250-ton vessel.
Dude, I want to get my captain's license.
Or a 250-foot vessel. I can steer you in that direction. But yes, wild. John says, legitimate question. Are you going to cover prostitution in different countries? I have covered prostitution in different countries.
Yeah.
But I can definitely, absolutely cover prostitution in different countries while we are still here. You should be definitely watching every episode because that will give you a very rich history of prostitution throughout the ages in every country. I just no. That was weird. I've covered it from the Sumerians to the Greeks to the Romans to the Japanese to the French to goddamn, almost every single country actually. Well, that's hard. That's not true because there's so many. But I have covered so many different countries with prostitution. So I think that needs to be a re-education. Go back through the episodes and take a look. And like I said, like the first couple of episodes were just not the greatest, but they were my first, and I was doing this alone. And now
they were very informative.
Very, yeah.
Like, there was a lot of good information.
There's a lot. I mean,
so if you haven't
biblically, I mean, like, you want to know the truth about things that have happened throughout history. I mean, honest to God, go take a look.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the earlier episodes, like, you should go back and watch them because they're good. You'll learn a lot.
Our no name. Okay, no name. Whoever you are, this person who has a name withheld, give me a nickname, please. I don't like this, not knowing whoever you are. Just give me a nickname at least. Of all the 500 majors, why did you choose a major in biology? You come off as a district attorney of some sort the way you speak.
Honestly, I thought about law. I thought about environmental law. But I went with biology because I love the ocean. I love animals. Marine biology is honestly what I want to do. I want to get my PhD in marine biology and do deep sea research. That's
so do you know that was my love?
Yeah, I've wanted to do marine biology since I was 10.
Since I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
That was actually what I wanted to do.
So.
And I got asked to go to Monterey Aquarium when I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
And learn how to dive and take care of the aquarium when I was 14.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike knows this because Mike and I have talked about this a bit, but marine biology is one of my biggest, most sincere passions. And I have studied it so much throughout my entire life. And quite honestly, I'm not complaining at all. I was going to go to college for marine biology because I wanted to be out on research boats for 6 months at a time.
That's what I want to do.
Yes, and the only reason I did not was because I became a mom.
Yeah.
And I would never change that. Being a mother is something I cherish, and now I'm a Mimi, and like I said before, family is paramount to me. I will never choose something over my family, especially my children or my grandchildren. But that was, and not was, is one of the greatest passions of my life. It's so that's why I am just so proud And I am so happy for you because this is
It's
and it's
great.
everything.
Yeah,
It's
like,
everything. And
this new job is taking me places where I didn't think, honestly, with how my life has gone, I didn't think I would be where I'm at. So
Well,
the tides have changed, and I'm glad that things are working out that way. But like, yeah, marine biology is my passion. Fucking thank you, Jacques Cousteau.
oh my
He
God.
fucking started it all, man. But yeah, Noah's the dream.
Oh my God.
And
So
it's definitely within reach
this
now.
job, a lot of the people who actually end up getting this job end up at NOAA. Yeah. And I just think that this is so amazing. And like, I'm just so okay, whatever's going on right now. Whoever, what it's a scam. They're trying to do Nicaragua, but I think I blocked them already. But anyway, yeah, this is just amazingly great. She can't share really anything because she signed an NDA, and there's things that for specific reasons that just can't be shared. But
because the job that I will be doing could, depending on information provided and stuff, could get a lot of businesses and stuff shut down. Like, I could be affecting people's livelihoods.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to fuck around about.
No. So anyway, Michael, I know that this would be of significant importance to you because of what's going on here. But whoever our no-named person is, again, no name. Give me a nickname, please. At least I would appreciate that because I don't like the no-name.
We'd like to be able to call you something.
Yeah, no name doesn't really work for me, please. And again, there we are at 2 hours. How does that happen?
The time just flies.
8, 9, 10, 11. Well, at least it's only 11:30 for Michael, Mr. Man, who's up forever. I don't know. Okay. Anything else before we go? Hit it, throw it. Happy to stay here for another hour if you want to. Just throw it out. Say anything. Put it out there. Good for you, Rachel. That sounds like the experience of a lifetime.
Thank you. It really is.
That's
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's so... Yeah. It's so great. I'm so tickled and so happy.
Hopefully I don't die and I'll actually see you all again.
You're not going to
in November.
You're not going to die.
I know.
As I've already told her. So she told me earlier, she's like, I'm just worried whether I can pass this or not. I'm like, bitch, you've already passed it. You've already passed it. You've already succeeded. You're already there. It's already happened. And I told her, you know this. You've seen it. And she knows. See that face? You see that face? She knows it. She fucking knows. She's already there. She's already got it. And I know it. Like I said, I'm just so tickled. I'm so happy and just, yeah. So there's just trying to, so Thursday. Okay. Thursday.
It's happening.
Thursday. If you all want to join in, we're going to do a watch party.
But what time? Is there a time that works best?
I say 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because that gives me time to wake up and have my coffee and then get on to my work, and you to get over here.
I'll be over well before 10.
Well, I know you will.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You to get here, you to get settled and do your thing, and then I pull it up, and then we can be like, okay.
Is that gonna work for the people that actually want to chime in and watch? Are you guys taking the day off of work?
Pacific Standard Time on Thursday. I know she's got this. What are my hourly consultant fees? I need your opinion for a few stories I'm writing. Oh, fuck yes, absolutely. So, I typically do about 75 an hour. I'll drop it down to 50 an hour for you because you've been here and we've talked and had some things. So 50 an hour. I prefer at least an hour minimum. So $100, and then we just do 50 an hour from there. That's fine, and I will spend literally as long on the phone with you as you like. So no problem. If you have anything specific that you would like really like to talk about, give me a heads up in an email on any front, because my email is here on YouTube or my Instagram or my Facebook, whatever. Just send me an email and give me some pointers so I can do things properly for you and help you out the way that you need to be helped out. Cash App is fine. Yeah, so it's my name. It's just Audra Sargelis, or it's $Audra Sargelis, and that is here for you to see. I can. Come on, phone. That's not right. Dyslexic self sometimes. Yes. Why did it do that?
I don't know. That was weird.
That's super weird. There you go. That's my Cash App. I have well, Apple Pay goes to my actual personal phone number. You can I don't do Venmo. Venmo and I do not cooperate for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Do you do Zelle?
I can use Zelle. Zelle is a different email. I can send that. Yeah. I watched almost all of your episodes. Are you going to visit other countries and cover brothels like you did, Teddy? Ooh.
Oh, we just froze.
So we froze here, but not there.
No.
So John, there's some things, right? I am going to be doing some international travel. And I am also going to, regardless of when we get out of prostitution and I can get an actual interview with the Chicken Ranch and the Bunny Ranch and other places, I'm going to do that, and I will just put them in as a special episode. And so when I get some international travel, which is honestly going to require some monetization, because this is my pocket. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just can't.
Well, and we will be taking some personal international trips.
There will be.
And along the way.
Well, that makes my entire trip a business write-off. Because it will, if I do one business thing during that entire trip,
Exactly, you can write it all off. Yeah. So we can make it happen.
We can. I mean, like, I can hit broth. Like, I want to go to Amsterdam, and I want to see if I can get the chicks to talk to me or not without throwing shit at me.
They probably can. And traveling to Amsterdam is actually not that expensive. I had a girlfriend who just went.
I know, but that was not now. Right. I just looked at everything.
Okay.
The travel expenses now, and the gas, and whatever the bullshit that they're spewing to us right now is just fucking stupid. But anyway, yes, there is some travel planned. My editor has been really trying to push me to go on location to some places and do like some interviews and stuff. And this is something that I would love to do, but I can't do this without monetization, or I cannot do this without literally fan help. I just can't. I can't afford to do this by myself. So that literally leads to help on the outside. Either I'm being monetized or I'm getting help from my fans. There's no other way for me to do this than that way, because I just can't. I'm sorry, but
we're not made of money.
Fuck no. I would love to do it. Like, this is what I would love to be doing every single day. Like, you want some shit? I can get some shit. Like, I'll go to Deadwood. I'll go up to Alaska to some of these places, the brothels and all of these other things that I would love to hit and do, but without monetization, I just can't do it. You know, I mean, I've got to have the backing to do this. I think that it is fascinating. I think there's a draw for it, and that many. I mean, I would actually at some point love to see a Netflix on this because, but with me. Well, you know, with us. But I believe that this could be so much bigger than it is right now. And the vision that I see for this is absolutely ginormous. And I know that the want is there for it, that the actual need is there for it. So I have to have the help. So, you know, every person that you share this with, every person that you bring in and that subscribes and helps along the way, it's just so important. Every person that wants to donate to building this it's really, really important. I can't do this alone. I need you. So, you know, making it a win-win and is just the way that it works. Like, I cannot do this alone. I need you. You know, and
I got you, boo.
I know you got me, boo, because I got you. But, you know,
Yeah.
it's just, I need the help. I cannot do this alone. I need you. So every support that you give me, every like, every watch that happens, it makes the world a difference to me. And when you share and those people come in and they subscribe, it helps. Because this is quite honestly, this I know that this is going to end up being a very big thing. And quite honestly, I do believe that this could end up being a Netflix series that continues on, or an Apple series or something along those lines, you know, and again, of not taking it as sex porn, because that's not what this is. This is literally educational and taking things forward and making it to where we can literally talk about something that is in our every single day lives for everybody. It's not taboo. It's not gross. It's not dirty. There's nothing wrong with talking about sex.
There's nothing wrong with loving sex.
No, there's not.
You should love sex.
Yes, you should. You know, and then learn, you know, like consensual. What's consensual and what's not consensual, and saying no and understanding that no is okay. Whether you say it
or they say
it. No doesn't mean never. It means not right now. It's as simple as that. It's not a rejection.
Well, and we all have those moments where we're just not about it.
No.
Like, and you can't say that you're rearing and ready to go all the time. Like, most of the time, yeah. But we all have those days, or, well, doesn't happen often, but I know I've got those days where I'm just like, I just can't. I'm too tired, or you're in pain, or something, you know?
Okay, that's fair.
Like, there's occasions where it's
no,
like,
it's fair. You just called me out. Thank you.
Because I was going to say, I know you're not rearing and ready to go all the time. Like,
well, like,
most of the time, yeah.
So at least I can say, why is that up here? What's going on? Close, thanks. So I can say that there's like a few things that haven't hurt for me. And that's been being on the bike. Sex typically doesn't hurt. And I don't know if it's because of a certain like position that the hips are in or what, but it's after that I hurt.
But if you're going through those points where you're in pain and they're like, I want it, and you're like, no, I can't right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So
or whether I want it or not.
Exactly.
Like,
but there's times where your body's just like,
yeah,
not right
no,
now.
bitch. It ain't happening.
Not happening.
Sent a little something, please let me know when it's. Oh, no way. Okay, thank you. My phone is doing the recording right now. So here is another thing. I I have some things that I am going to be putting in place, and my desk should be here this week. So my desk is actually going to go over
Right over here.
Well, yeah, my desk is going to go over here, and then I need my chair. The chair I need an ergonomic chair, and that chair is $200 to $300, which is just fucking
Chairs are expensive, man.
An ergonomic chair is very expensive. So that's stupid, but so the desk will be over here, and then I want some artwork for the office and everything, and then I need a new backdrop because this backdrop is not this backdrop. This is staying put. I'm not taking this down. I made this. This is here. There's lights that you can't see because of where, they're located at the moment. But there's lights that go all the way around. Ticket. Leave me your email address, please. Oh, well, actually, no. If you send it to me on Cash App, I don't need to. I can just let you know that it gets. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I will do so. But I have my recorder, and I have a mic and all of that stuff, and there's some other equipment that I need, and as that comes, it'll make just recording a whole lot easier and better. So once that happens, it's just one piece at a time. But like, there's some art that needs to go up, and there's some decorations for the set that needs to go up, and all of those types of things. And the channel in general is gonna kind of change, and that will be like, so five informational episodes, and then 5 serial killers, and then 5 informational, and then 5 serial killers, and like case files. I can't say case file because there's a case file on podcast, and which I follow. I've told you all about it. Follow case file. No, I am not sponsored. No, I do not have a partnership, but follow case file.
They're good.
They're
really good.
Fucking amazing. I have listened. This is a podcast. I listened to every single episode. I am up to date on every single one to date. I actually listened to 3 episodes today because I had caught up, and then I just put it away because I really wanted some to come. Now I put it away again because I've caught up. Instead of listening, I'm a fucking junkie when it comes to that shit. I love them. Case File is amazing. They're out of Australia. You can find them Amazon Prime for sure, but Case File. Start from the beginning and just listen to all of them. God damn, I love them. And then somebody else I will suggest is Bailey Sarian.
Oh, yes.
Again, I am not sponsored. I have no affiliation whatsoever.
She's awesome.
I just love Bailey. I have watched Bailey since she was just makeup. And then she turned into
serial killers.
Yeah, she turned into Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays, and and now she has her Dark History podcast and YouTube, and I love Bailey. I've just followed her from the beginning, and I'm just so happy and proud for her. I just suggest it to everybody. Again, no affiliation. I am not sponsored. I don't get anything from it. I love her. I want to support her as a creator because I think she's amazing. And you don't have to like makeup. She's beautiful and she's smart, and goddamn, she puts on a good goddamn show. So if you have never watched her, please go check her out. I think that's it. I think we're done. We're at 2:19. We're at 2 hours. Again, we have never gotten away from the live under 2 hours.
It just doesn't seem to happen with us.
Anything that you would like to say or add or just share? Go for it. Do it.
I don't even know. I've spilled a lot about what's going on with me. More than I thought I was going to share today.
Go for it. Anything. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. You put me on the spot.
I am.
Give me a second. Let me think real quick.
John. Of course. John, I want to grow my channel. So just while she's thinking. So for John is my cousin. So again, anybody who's watching this, who does watch this, who gets to this point, because it is a long live, I do want to grow my channel. This is very, very important to me. It is something that I take a lot of time and pride and effort into and research. There's a lot of information that goes into this. This is a baby of mine, and it is important to me. And I have mentioned before, like, this either gets monetized or it doesn't. I will still do this, even if it never gets monetized, because I love this so much. And I have built communication bridges with people and relationships with people. And there's several people. I know we just blocked Tom on accident. I'll have to figure out.
We're trying to figure out how to unblock Tom.
I'll have to figure out how to unblock Tom. And Mike got blocked, and thank God he had another channel, because I don't know how to unblock him right now. But
I think that'll have to wait until we end the live.
I think so, and then I'm going to go through, but that sucks.
Yeah.
So, ew. You know, yes, this is something I want to grow, and I do believe it's very important. I think this can be something pretty big and pretty important and pretty special. And my big goals for this would be to be on Netflix. Actually,
that would be cool.
It would be amazing, because again, we're talking about a taboo topic that shouldn't be taboo. We should be able to talk about sex like we talk about tacos.
Yep, but it's hard. Like, even people. Okay, so we're fine talking about sex. There's a lot of people out there that are fine talking about sex.
So real quick, Michael says that this has been great. Y'all are amazing. Nice to meet you virtually, Rachel. Be safe and have a good trip.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, he is.
You love Mike.
Yeah.
I know him personally. Yeah, you love him. He's wonderful.
I will try to be safe.
She
can't
will,
guarantee anything.
She will be safe.
I'm pretty crazy, so you never know what might happen. But I'll come back in one piece. I'll make sure of that. Gotta meet my new niece or nephew, and your new grandbaby.
So our no-named person, I'm not going to literally read this out loud until you give me a nickname. Because it says, name withheld by Google for security purposes. Please give me a nickname, Mr. No Name, and then I will read this out loud.
Give us a pet name, something.
I don't care. Pet name, nickname, and then I will happily read this out loud. But until I get it, I'm not going to. I'll read it to her personally, but I'm not going to say this out loud until you literally give me your nickname, pet name. I don't care. Give me something. Go back to what we were talking about. So you were thinking about
no, but after that, fuck, we were in the middle of saying something, and then No Name caught us off guard.
He did. But what I want to do with the page,
yes,
honestly, at some point, I really, truly would love to just see this be a series on Netflix or even Apple, but I think Apple is too conservative. Yeah. But Netflix is not, so I think
Netflix gives you a lot more freedom to really get your vision and stuff across.
So I think that like a goal of mine is to literally have like this on like a series on Netflix and maybe be able to go into things in far more depth and travel and really, 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 really do things.
Ooh, did he give us one?
That doesn't work for me because I am who I am and you are who you are and she is who she is. I actually wrote a poem that says I am who I am. That doesn't work for me. So give me
I can't read that from here.
yeah, give me a nickname. Something. Until then, sorry. Nickname.
What?
It doesn't have to be your name. I'm not asking for your name.
We don't need to know who you truly are.
No. You don't
we
have
just
to-
need something to be able
Give
to
me-
call you rather than no name.
Please give me something. Give us something to call you by. I would appreciate that. We would appreciate that. So it's just something. Because we all have a moniker. Even if we don't know what it is, we all have a moniker. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, that's something I would truly like to see happen. I do like I want to see this go forward. Just call you late for dinner. Never late for dinner. Oh my god. So yeah, I mean, monetization would be cool on Facebook and Instagram, which are the same thing, Meta, and my YouTube. That would be really cool. And then, like I said, I'm going to start Patreon and a podcast. So like there's multiple things I'm gonna do here, but like the one thing I think that would just be really, really cool would be to
Make it to the Netflix level.
yeah, I would be.
That would be.
I mean, because I can see it.
Yeah.
I already like I can see the whole thing. I know how it would go. I know HBO. Oh fuck! Oh Michael, yes, HBO. Goddamn, like what's that fucking show on HBO?
You got to be more specific.
No, come on. It was sex. It was Michael. Come on. What was that? Mr. Nobody. Okay, I'll call you Mr. Nobody. That's fine. That works. If that's what you want, I'll call you Mr. Nobody. Call me whatever. Just don't call me late. Oh, that was Mike. No, Mr. Nobody. Okay.
What does Mr. Nobody have to say?
Nothing. He just said Mr. Nobody.
No, I'm saying everything before because
They did a lot of sex stuff. But so did Showtime. And what was the name of that show? Do you remember? It was late at night and it was oh my god, I watched that. What the fuck was it? But yes, yeah. See, even like HBO, you don't know. I'm gonna
You
have
got to
to
be a little bit more specific. You can't just say it's HBO.
No, it was an HBO sex show. And it was religious. It was every single week. They had it. I want to say it was like a Friday at like 10 o'clock.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, like they did fetishes and sex, different things. It was sex based. But it was more like in the time. It wasn't historical or anything like that. It was just like sex like now. Fetishes and all
Good thing I have HBO Max on my phone.
Yeah, I do too. Like I can't.
That's gonna drive me nuts, not knowing what you're talking about. Looking for it. If I just put sex, what will it give me?
Yes, it should.
And just like that, there's Sex in the City.
No.
The Sex Lives of College Girls.
No.
The Opposite Sex. Sex
It was
Drive.
like a documentary. Yes, Mike. It was like a documentary.
I think it needs more than just sex.
No, it's like a documentary.
Okay, I shouldn't have opened HBO Max. they just posted so much good stuff now. Oh, okay. Documentaries.
Oh, sex. Yeah, 100-foot fucking wave. Fuck that 100-foot wave right now.
Oh yeah, no, give me that 100-foot wave.
No, yeah, it was totally like. No, you need to put up top like sex.
But I can't. Let's see. Was it a movie or is it a TV series?
Real sex. It was called Real Sex. Yes. It was called Real Sex.
It's not on HBO Max.
What? Is it
Nothing by.
Oh, on HBO Max.
Yeah, but usually HBO Max still has stuff from HBO
because they have Oz.
Yeah,
and Oz was from the fucking 90s, and
they've got almost like they've got like everything.
Are we sure it was HBO?
Was it Showtime?
Could have been Showtime, but Real Sex was the name.
Because I know like Showtime showed shows like The L Word and stuff like that where you got kind of hot and steamy and.
No, see
I haven't seen anything like that though on HBO. Well,
it could have been Showtime.
But I don't have a Showtime account, so I can't double check and look.
I don't have a show. Well, I do, but it's on TV. I can't get it. Wild. Okay. Real Sex. Real Sex was the show. Mike, you're right. It was Real Sex. So I don't know where that was. I think what? That was HBO, right?
Well, let's Google.
I swear to God, that was HBO.
Whoa, do not take me to a porn site.
No,
bro.
don't do that.
Don't do that. That is
just
not.
Just be HBO Real Sex. Just hit, Real Sex HBO.
Real Sex Erotic. Yeah, on HBO from 1990 to 2009.
That's fucking right. Okay. I know I wasn't on crack. So, yes, Mike, you're 100% right. That was HBO Real Sex. I've watched.
They pulled it.
When did they pull it? They pull it in 2009?
It's showing 2018.
What the fuck? Why'd they pull it?
HBO has quietly pulled the sexy series.
See?
Like Cat House and Real Sex from HBO.
Cat House. Okay, guys. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. They pulled the Cat House and they pulled Real Sex. Why? Why are you making sex? Not you guys, but like, why are they making sex this taboo thing? It shouldn't be. Now, it doesn't matter, okay? And I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say this. I know that it's unpopular, but I don't care because I say unpopular things all the time because I just don't give a fuck. Listen, I've already done it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's like
they're trying
insane.
They're trying to come through, but I've already blocked them. Yeah, see that happen again.
Yeah,
let's try this one. Yeah, they're trying to send multiple. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's spam. This comes back to the original topic of sex should not be taboo. You should not be embarrassed to talk about sex with me. Don't be a cocksucker about it. No. Don't be nasty and uncomfortable about it. But be matter of fact about it. Like,
we should be able to sit here and have a decent conversation about sex and not have it be weird or uncomfortable. Or feel like we're doing something wrong.
Oh my God. I'll give you an example of uncomfortable. I didn't tell you about this.
Oh shit.
Let's get into it. Okay. I was in Las Vegas. So my birthday was June 18th. Okay. My birthday was June 18th. And I went to Vegas. I left on June 18th for Vegas for a seminar. And so I got there a day and a half before our seminar. And Michael was actually there with me for a seminar. He wasn't there when I got there, but so I get in and I'm 10 miles off strip, north. So there's the Vegas sign, and I'm still 5 miles from that way. I think it's north. Regardless. Anyway, I'm not looking at a map at the moment. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I know how to drink for free in Las Vegas. If you don't, let me tell you, and maybe I'll just do a video for you. It's so easy. I can do a video for you that one day, but it's not today. Anyway, so I'm drinking for free, and I'm just sitting there and minding my own business, really. And this guy
plops down next to you.
And I'm trying not to be this stereotypical ugly person. I really am. I'm trying not to be this person. But let me tell you, I was like, I don't like this person. I don't like the way that they smell. And it's not that they smelled, but their pheromones for me were not conducive. I did not like them. And it didn't have anything to do with the way that they looked or anything. I just didn't like their presence in my presence. But I was like, okay, all right, get over yourself, And so we're sitting there, and he looks over, and I'm like, hey, and he starts talking to me, and I'm like, okay, hey, conversation. So I start talking back. We're talking back and forth. We're doing it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
This is not a popular or nor friendly conversation.
Oh, I bet not.
It's totally not. I'm actually uncomfortable talking about it. So we just start talking, and he goes, in conversation, we're talking about social media and how social media has changed our society.
Which it has.
Yes. And then he goes, so, not that I like young girls.
Oh, God. Because that's how you start a segue.
That's how you
into
start
a new
conversation with a woman. You don't ever say that to a woman.
Not that I like young girls.
And quite honestly, you shouldn't start that conversation with a man. That's not a conversation that you should start with anybody.
No.
Not that I like young girls, but. And I'm going to be real unpopular right now.
Are you though?
Yeah, I am, because I'm being very forthright and honest with how I feel.
But
and
that's
a lot
not
of
wrong.
People don't like that.
But at the same time, if somebody came at me with starting a conversation, especially a man that was like, it's not like I like young girls. Like,
you don't say that.
You don't say that. Like, there's other ways to get what you have to say, no matter what it is, across.
Yes, you don't say
than saying something like that.
So he tells me the site on Instagram that he watches, and I was like, oh, they're 14.
Oh, shit. So he does like young girls.
Yes, he does. And I was like, oh, and I know this site. I'm not going to name it. And I was like, okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that you like it. You just like what they're doing and like this and that. Because they're dancers. They're dancers. So they do dancing and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, like benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm cool. Like benefit of the doubt right now. Circle. Benefit of the doubt. Well, it's question, but I'm sorry. Oh God.
Especially with starting that conversation the way he did.
Yeah.
That's questionable.
Yeah. But this just makes me such an asshole. Especially the way that he looked. and the way that he acted and the way that he said things led me to a very specific thing. And I was like, you're making me really uncomfortable. And I'm not sure if I should cut you right now or if I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I should do right now. That's how I felt. So I'm like, all right, I'm having my drink. I'm playing for free, doing my thing, drinking for free. Okay, things are going on. And he continues to talk. And then he starts talking about law enforcement. I'm like,
and of course you want to talk to the woman who's been brought up in law enforcement and knows a lot about it.
yeah. And I'm like, please, I don't want to talk about this. And I said I would really prefer not to talk about this because I understand, again, this goes to unpopular beliefs that all police officers are bad. They're not. They're not. I understand, especially what happened in Texas, how we could all believe that law enforcement are not well. They're not good. That's not the majority.
No.
That was this. And I know how horrible this was, and believe me, I'm with you, and I feel for you, and I wish more than anything that we could change what happened and bring those babies back. And
yeah,
I really do wish, but that's not the majority.
No, and it's the thing that's bad people.
It's bad people. It's not a bad police officer. It's bad people, and it's a coward.
It is, and it's like
a coward. Those were cowards. I'm sorry.
I feel like cops do need a little bit more training.
They do.
And better psych evals.
They do. I can tell you exactly what they need.
I feel like if more of that was to happen, we could weed out some of these bad people that are getting into these positions of power and letting them go to their head, and then they are deciding to make terrible decisions that are making the rest of the population believe that all cops are bad because they're not. And I know so many good police officers out there. And for all the people that are like, oh, all cops are bad, we don't need the police. And it's like, okay, get rid of all the cops.
Yes.
You get rid of all the cops, you're getting rid of all the firefighters, because best believe if your house is burning down, if cops don't show up, those firefighters aren't going. No, they will not show up if police are not on scene first, because they are not going to risk their lives that way.
Well, there's just so many things.
There's a lot of factors.
And this is such a loaded question, right? That we get into, and what happened in Texas is a travesty, and it is son of a bitch.
It sucks.
It
fucking sucks.
There's no words for it. And the footage that's come out and everything like that, there's just no. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to say this, but they deserve to lose their jobs, because their life doesn't mean anything when they take that job. Those children meant more than they did, and they should have done their job, and they should have died for those kids. And that's my opinion. That's what should have happened. But hey, you know what? Okay. I wasn't there, but I'll tell you, if I was there, what I would have done.
I'd die for those kids.
I would have died.
And I don't even know those kids.
I would have died for those kids. So that's that. But I digress. So anyway, this dude starts talking about police, and I'm like, why are we talking about? I don't want to talk about this because I know too much, but I don't want to talk about this with you. No, Linda, no. So he starts talking about stuff, and then so I'm like, oh, okay. So I give a little bit of stuff back, and then he starts talking about things of like, oh, well, like how like they can't unsee things. I'm like, no, of course they can unsee things. Doesn't matter how much they want to. It's they can't, because there's things that they see in their job every single day that are they're like seared into the memory banks. It's not something
you just forget
that they can't, and it doesn't matter how much work or training or whatever, that it's there. It's just there, and I know this. So he then goes to say, it's like seeing child porn. And I went, what the fuck?
Whoa.
I said, what the fuck? Wait, what? He's like, well, like there's the ones that I've seen child porn. I said, first of all, sir, this is a stranger. I don't know this person, but I don't know this person at all. But for the fucking like 10 minutes he's been sitting with me, the 15 minutes we've been having a conversation, and this has happened within a 25-minute fucking conversation. What?
How is it anything like child porn? Like watching child porn?
But no. How are you so comfortable even talking about? No, I'm sorry.
With a stranger that you just met.
I'm sorry, but I don't like young girls. But I love watching this. And then you turn this conversation into cops seeing child porn and how they can forget. I'm like, wait,
how did we even get to that?
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like my brain goes do and I went mama bear went
kind of like glitched out for a minute.
Mama bear glitched out. Mama bear went duk 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 duk, and I was like, ugh. I immediately was just like pedophile. That was what happened. That was what happened for me, and I went, oh my God. And he's like, oh yeah, I can only imagine watching that. And he looks at me and he's literally looking for my reaction. So I grab my drink, which my drink is now empty. I grab my drink and I go, I set my drink down. And I go, oh wow. I said, okay. Because he wanted to see how uncomfortable I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I went very, very loudly, get the fuck away from me. And that's not what he expected.
No.
And he was like, what? And I stood up in my chair and I said, get the fuck away from me. And he was like, what? Like somebody actually stood up for themselves, because nobody has ever said, get the fuck away from me before. And I said, this motherfucker is talking about watching child porn right now. I'm sorry. A normal person does not talk about that. I'm sorry, but it doesn't happen. That was not a that was a no. That was a do not.
Especially in that context, to a stranger, somebody you know nothing about.
A stranger, you do not talk about to a woman alone
about child porn. Like, who fucking does that?
Nobody, except a fucking chomo. I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel about it. No, I was
chomo
like,
vibes all the way.
No. And the second that happened, he was like, oh, back. And I said, no, get the fuck away from me. Get your shit and get the fuck out of here. And everybody, there was like people around me. I had people started standing up, and I said, I don't want him near me. Get him the fuck away from me. I said, get the fuck away from me right now. I don't care if he wasn't. The fact that that's what he was talking about so comfortably and looking at my reaction to it, that was not okay. No, I'm sorry. That was an instantaneous, no, sir. He wanted to know that I was okay with him talking about child porn and child or underage girls, and that he watched this, but he wasn't watching. I'm sorry, but no. I've done this long enough. I've been in this industry long enough. I'm sorry, but no. Mama doesn't play that way. No. No. And it was a thing, and it was the oddest. It was my first experience with actually dealing with a person who openly was discussing their desire for younger people of legal age. And
illegal age.
Absolutely illegal age.
Oh, I thought you said of legal age.
No.
I mean illegal age?
No, yes.
Yeah.
So did I say that?
That's what it sounded like. I could have misheard.
I could have misspelled. But that was the thing. And it was the most uncomfortable thing I think I have ever been through with a stranger in that aspect. I was talking about an underage person, and I was like, "Are you serious? No, 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 no,
That's
no.
not what's happening right now.
No, 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 no. No. I don't. You can have that desire all that you want to. Okay? Don't act on it. Don't talk to me about it. Because there are a couple things that will happen. And I can't talk about them on here.
Make you disappear, motherfucker. I know exactly what'll happen.
That was a weird thing. And that was that is, Mike. It was the weirdest thing. And I could have easily have been arrested that evening. Yeah. That was the weirdest and oddest conversation that has happened in that context. But oh well, that's another conversation. I'm not gonna have that tonight. It's a long one.
You're a better person than me, because I think my reaction would have been a lot different than that, and it probably wouldn't have been good.
I would have gone to jail.
Yeah.
And I can't afford to go to jail.
Cops have been escorting me out.
No, it wouldn't.
I would have been gone in handcuffs.
No. It would have been worse than that. And I just can't afford that at the moment. So, I don't think I can ever afford that. But there will be a time if. No, I can't even talk about it. I'm sorry.
No.
That's a dumb conversation. Yeah. There are.
I'm sorry. There's certain things that you just don't talk.
No, you don't do.
You don't do, and that you don't talk to people about in public, especially strangers that you don't know.
No. And he thought it was okay, and
the fact that he was so casual about it was like,
So there are things that have happened throughout history. We can cover this really quick. We're coming up onto 3 hours, which we normally do on a live any fucking way. So there's things that have happened throughout history, and I'll name a couple of them right now. So like one thing that's happened throughout history is that the LGBTQ community has and I'm not against them. I'm not against it at all. I think that most everyone deserves to love who they love.
Well, and you can't help loving who you love.
Within reason.
Yes. Yes.
You don't get to be a grown 40-year-old man.
No, pining after a 12-year-old. No.
Or younger.
Or younger. Yeah, like that's not okay.
No.
But
if you're a 40-year-old man and you're pining after a child who is 17 years old, and I'm sorry, but you do not have my support. You never will have my support. And quite honestly, if I ever see that, there's probably going to be a problem.
But my thought is, if you're an adult, who loves another adult,
what 18 years and older?
Yes.
Okay.
But at the same time, I feel like that comes into a little bit of a gray area, because yes, at 18, you are considered an adult. In my opinion, you're not really an adult until you hit probably like what, 25?
25.
Yeah, at least 25. And then at that point,
but our society has deemed 18, so we go, okay, 18.
Exactly. So it's like if you're a 40-year-old and you're going after an 18-year-old, in my eyes, I think
you're gross.
I think something's gross and it's wrong, but you know what? The 18-year-old, they're legally an adult. If that's what they want to do, cool. You do you, boo. I'm going to stay out of it.
I'm not a fan, but
I'm not
a fan, but I'm agreeing, and I'm with you. And okay, that's what society has deemed. Although I don't agree with it, I think 21 would be better.
Yes, 20, for sure.
Well, okay. As soon as you can drink fucking alcohol.
Yes, 21 and above, then you're fine.
As soon as you can drink alcohol in the United States, and I'm sorry, but any other country, 21, that's a very fucking good age for someone to not take advantage of you. If you're going to be drinking alcohol and getting inebriated and all of these things, okay, you know what? You do you, boo. That's up to you. You finally hit that adult age.
Well, 18. You think you're an adult at that age.
I know, and I agree. 18, not so much. You haven't even been allowed to leave your house until you're 18. Does that make you an adult? No. But does that make someone a pedophile for coming after you at 18? No, I can't say that it does. But from 17 and below, I'm sorry, 17 years, yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Now, there's different maturity values based at people and women, especially who are 18 years older. Yes, our maturity values are very different. Okay.
Because we reach maturity a lot faster than men do, so
okay.
it's different. But...
Okay, hey, yay. And if we are the ones who have pursued, but that's a gray area because that takes things into a whole different area. Yeah. But let me tell you, you start fucking around with a 16-year-old and below, I will cut you.
Oh, so I'll do more than cut you. So
well, we can't talk about that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, no. So it was just a weird thing. It was a weird experience, and it was a weird thing, and goddamn, it was strange.
And you guys obviously know how we feel about all of that.
Well, that was an uncomfortable topic.
Yeah. We lost 3 people.
We lost more than 3 people. That was an uncomfortable topic, and people were like, oh, fuck, I don't know what to do. And they left. Why?
Not everybody can handle it. Either that or they don't agree. And if you don't agree, then bye. You don't need to be here. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, we're coming up on our 3 hours, which is a pretty fucking standard. And I'm going to go have another drink and go chill the fuck out. And she has to literally go home and do some homework for hours.
I'll be up for the next probably 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, she's got to go. We should have actually cut this an hour ago. Yeah. So thank you for being here, and we will be here next week. I don't know what day yet. We'll make it a thing, but we will do our live
watch party on Thursday. So
10 a.m.
Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to join us.
Yes.
Watch us. Watch Westworld. It's going to be great.
Yes, and I don't care if you've seen Westworld. You're starting in episode 1 with us because we haven't seen 1. So you started it. This is what we're doing. I will fucking find some. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can.
We can't guarantee that our outfits are going to be the greatest.
Not yet. This is too short a notice, but we'll do what we can. It's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah, we're going to do it. And that's what I was going to say. So in the future, like when I cover Cleopatra, I'm actually going to. I don't know if Rachel will be here. I hope she is because oh my god, that'll be amazing. But I'm going to literally do like Egyptian style. Yeah. When I cover Egypt, I'm doing Egyptian. So I think.
Can we wait until November? Because I've got so many ideas on outfits and we're going to look so good.
I don't want to do it without you. Oh. So there's some things that are coming up that they're going to be costumed. And Cleopatra will be one of them. And I think that we should do Henry. Henry should be another one of them.
Yeah.
There's things throughout history that when I start to cover them, we're going to be actually in costumes. Oh. So that's that. Anyway, say goodbye.
I love you all. It's been a pleasure. We will see you next week. Not sure what day we're going to do
a live,
like another
not a watch party.
But it'll be earlier in the week, I'm assuming, since we're doing the watch party on Thursday. Because I can't do Friday because I will be
family.
No, I will be Friday after training. I will be headed to the Gorge for a festival for the weekend.
I'm not going. So I was gonna go, but I'm not going.
I will be party central for that weekend. So it'll be sometime before Thursday. We will be doing our live, and I will get to not see all your beautiful faces, but get to talk to you all.
So we're going to do the live on Thursday starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the watch party of Westworld, episode 1. And God knows what we'll get to. We can do this all day long because my shit will be plugged in. Let's go to we'll go. And then our live will be Tuesday?
I think I'm available. So we can do a live on Tuesday.
We might be doing a live on Tuesday again. So we can do another live on Tuesday.
But we will let you guys know. Hopefully.
Monday?
Tomorrow, Monday by the latest.
So Saturday or Sunday, we'll let you know when the next live is going to be. And then hopefully I'll be able to have this fucking hooked up back to my Facebook. I'm like,
hopefully we can get it all fixed and upload all the lives that you guys have missed that you can now hopefully get to see. Because
I just don't even understand what happened with that. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's very
strange.
Very strange.
So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you so much. Actually, it explains a lot now that I understand what just happened, because typically there's about 200 of us. So now I know why. I'll try to figure this out. The technological issues. God, they're stupid. And StreamYard is so weird because it says log in and then it says go back and log into your other thing, but it won't let me. So what am I supposed to do? I'm so confused. And Mike, I don't really. Yes, baby. I can't take it. Mike, I don't know how that even happened. I'm gonna see when we log off if there's some way that I can unblock you, because I don't even know.
Mike, there's got to be a way, and we'll figure it out.
And Tom, poor Tom.
That's the one I'm really worried about, because Mike has a second account. Thank God for him. But poor Tom was probably like, what did I do?
I don't even know what.
I got blocked for no reason.
I know. I don't know what. I don't even know how it happened. So anyway, we'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I know you did, boo. No, you're fine. Anyway, Mike, I'm gonna try to figure out how to unblock the other account, because I don't know what happened. I don't even know how that happened. And then poor Tom, try to figure out poor Tom and how to unblock Tom, because
Tom's done nothing wrong.
Tom didn't do anything. I'm so sorry.
Fucking Jospin got us all messed up.
Jospin, you dick. I don't even know. We'll figure it out. We're gonna try to figure it out. Anyway, so Thursday's the live watch party for Westworld season 1, episode 1. Nobody gets to. No, you're not watching any for 111. That's what's happening. We will figure out dress as best we can in short notice, but it's gonna happen, and you have decided, so you better fucking show up. And then our next live,
we will let you guys know by Saturday or Sunday. It's potentially going to be Tuesday. So tentatively, put it in your schedule. It's going to be Tuesday, but we'll let you know for sure.
And around 6 to 6:30.
Yeah.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you have something, come with it. Talk about it. We'll come with something, obviously.
And we won't come with something, but we'll come with something. It's late. I've been up for far too long.
And you gotta go back and do fucking
homework. I gotta go back and do homework and be back up at 5 a.m. So, oh God, I love my life.
So we love you. I love you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to end it and talk to you on the flip side. So have a good day. Have a good tomorrow. And maybe start thinking better about yourself. Tell yourself I am instead of I am not. Okay? If you need me, you know where to find me. I'm here.
Love you guys.